said he trying to come up. I'm a.
No, he's not.
I'm about to say I will.
He's gonna come up and troll. What he's gonna do? He's gonna come up. He's gonna beg for $100. If we don't give him $100, he's gonna run and leave and pretend like we owe him $100. Well, you can drop. You can drop. Hold on. You can drop. You can drop, and I'll bring you back up. We'll give him. We'll see if he's actually trying to do this.
They talk about you talk about having a script. They have a script where they leave a box open on purpose, so LeBron James can come up. They leave that on purpose.
Hey, Vision, I'm finna drop, man. Don't waste my drop, bro. Don't waste my drop.
Yeah. Come on, Vision. We'll let you up. And we'll all meet up for you.
How you drop?
No. What we're gonna do if he comes up is we're gonna explain the rules to our debate. I'm gonna have my timer ready. Again, I'm gonna explain how the debate's gonna go. I'm gonna explain the rules. Since Vision is the guest, Vision will go first. He has first round. Ajani has second round. We'll go through our 3 rounds, and then we can go open panel after the debate. Hold on. let me get him up here. I think I saw him in the request. Let's see if we can get a debate today. Let's see. Hopefully we can get some basketball talk going. That's what I want. Oh my God! What is the noise? Man, come on, man.
That's the intro music. Are you a wrestler now? That's your walkout music. That's your walkout.
How y'all doing, everybody? Hey,
hold on, y'all.
I got a couple questions for you, right? So, question number 1: when you talk about the tick for tack, are you referring to tell me what you were referring to?
I was just most of it was just joking. I heard you in a recorded conversation where it was just a defensive conversation. We can get to that here in a second.
No, I want to hear that now. Because you brought up my name. I want to hear that. Because it seems like you're lying again, like you always do.
Okay, so explain to me what you're saying. I think I got it wrong. Tell us about it.
Okay, so first of all, we was talking about on the perimeter. And I said Tayshaun Prince and Dr. J can go tit for tat on the perimeter on defense.
What does that mean?
That's what I said.
What does that mean?
That means you could take either or on the perimeter.
Okay, so what does that mean? Are they equal or did they defend the same?
Yeah, they're about equal on the perimeter, yes.
So you're saying Tayshaun as a defender is the same type of defender as Dr. J?
On the perimeter, not in the post though.
Okay, so what makes Dr. J? Can you give me an example of what makes Dr. J a similar defender to Tayshaun Prince?
I think Dr. J is stronger. He has more lateral equipment than him, and
Do you have any matchups?
He jumps higher, huh?
Do you have any matchups that kind of showcase this that you can talk about?
Larry Bird is one. David Thompson is another one.
No,
you got Bernard King. You got Adrian Dantley.
How did he stop? Like, for example, we have Tayshaun Prince on Kobe, and it had a direct correlation to Kobe's. Let me finish. So you can hear. It had a direct correlation to Kobe's field goal percentage, his efficiency tanked, right? His ability. He was forced into taking a ton of tough shots. He even got frustrated. Do you have any examples of, or at least numbers that support this, or do you just have the matchup?
Was Tayshaun Prince guarding Kobe alone?
No, just like nobody guards anybody alone. Just like Dr. J didn't guard Bird alone, but Dr. J didn't guard Bird alone.
Right. Okay. Cool. That's all I want to know. All right. Now, number 2. One boy did not know that Dr. J also played against the Celtics in 1982. He thought that only 1983. That's when he played against the. That's when they went to the finals. They went to the finals in 82 and 83. They went to the finals in 82 when they didn't have Moses Malone, and they went again in 1983. So, one boy, next time you open your big ass mouth, make sure you get your facts straight. And now.
Okay, we appreciate that.
You just said you.
Hold on, one boy. Hold on, one boy. No. This is for Ajani. We're not about to do that. So
now, one boy, shut your ass up. You a peon.
Okay. So Vision, we try not to cuss on here. I know y'all like to do that.
Oh, my bad, man. My bad. So also.
Okay, so hold on. Let me.
You do know.
All right, let me talk to the people real quick. Okay, so we do have you here. Appreciate you pulling up.
No problem. You got my money.
The way we do the debates. The way we do the debates is we do 3 2-minute rounds. Debate goes by very quickly. We always allow the guest to go first. And the first 2 rounds, the way the first 2 rounds go is, this is the way I recommend that you use Elijah rounds. The first 2 rounds is for you to detail to the people why the player that you have is the GOAT. And the last round is your opportunity to pick apart the other person's arguments. If they said anything that you disagree with, and you can break apart those arguments, and it's called the rebuttal round. You got 2 minutes for that. So there's 3 2-minute rounds. Everybody's muted up. And you go first. Ajani will go. Second round will start. Then the third round will start. You good with that setup?
No problem. Now I got. So did you like Apple Pay, PayPal? How you sending it?
If you win the debate, I'll send you 100.
No, you told me in my appearance. Remember that?
That was 7 months ago, though.
That was also a time when I went 7 months ago. You kicked me.
No, you never showed up.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Vision, you didn't show up.
And there are witnesses that said I showed up as well. So now, like I said, you want to do PayPal, Apple Pay? How you?
All of my TikTok lives are on YouTube.
Do you want to start now, or you want to keep crying?
Wait, who is that talking?
Do you want to do the debate?
Exposer.
Let's just do the debate right now.
Wait, hold on. Ain't this a guy that always cook? Nigga, you
Yes.
yeah. enough of getting your ass fried the fuck
No,
up.
how about this? Hold on.
I sent it to you.
This is
Hold on. You want to get fried up?
Hold on. Can we please just do the debate?
You want to get fried up?
Can we just do the debate? Can we just do the debate? I don't know why we got to make it about everything else.
So
win to win, just win. Be Jordan, be a winner. Just win.
It's easy to be winning.
Do like hold on. Just be like Jordan and win. Remember,
it's easy
there's
to
no,
do that, man.
There are no second place trophies. Easy. So just win.
That's right. Good job, man. So, I'm glad. So like I said, are you doing it? You didn't answer my question, by the way.
If you win, I'll send it any which way you want.
Okay, which one? I asked you a question.
Zelle.
I don't have Zelle.
I got Apple Pay.
I don't know what that is.
I got Apple Pay.
Yeah, Apple Pay. All right, cool. I see my number. I see my number in the hold on. This is all public information. If you win, right, it's easy to get a hold of me, right? Even my number is public information. I'm sure. Well, I don't know, man. They say you're a scam artist, man. I don't know.
I know.
That's what they say.
Hold on, but let's not.
They say you scam.
Hold on, y'all. Can we please? Hold on. Let's not use the excuses to get up out of this.
It's what they say.
So let me talk to the people. I know, I got you. And if you want to believe the people, have at it. But right now, we got to get the debate out of the way. And if I scam you, then you can make a video about it. Unfortunately, we know that won't happen.
But I'm not getting anything out of video about it, bro.
No, let's just do this. Let's just do the debate.
Just like debating Ajani, it's not.
Let me talk to the people.
He's a novice to me, bro.
So let me let.
I know. That's why y'all really want me bad up here.
No, we don't. Okay,
that's why y'all want me that bad.
So
bro,
can I talk to the people? Let me talk to the people one time so we know the foundation. So the foundation is, y'all, make sure you mute up. Please do not come off mute. Even Olo, please make sure you turn your camera off because I want no distractions, right, for this, right? So the main thing is we want it to be fair. So I'm getting my timer out now. And so the way this goes, 3 2-minute rounds. You don't have to use the full 2 minutes. If you don't want to use the full 2 minutes, you can just forego your time. You can let us know that you want to forego your time, right? We got the two opponents here. The debate is, who is the GOAT of basketball, Michael Jordan or LeBron James? Are you cool with that topic, Vision?
Oh, that's a problem.
Hey, Johnny, are you cool with that topic?
I thought we was going to do Rudy Gobert versus Hakeem.
Hey, shut your ass up. You ain't the host.
Okay, well, y'all can choose what the debate is.
Lamar, first of all, Lamar,
I'm trying to clear it up now. I'm trying to clear it up. Let me.
Hold
on, y'all.
Cooking you, boy.
Okay,
you a novice, and you about to get cooked again.
Hold on. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I don't think he's gonna do that debate. I would much rather it just be Jordan LeBron. Are you cool with the Jordan LeBron debate, John?
Yeah, that's
He's scared. He's scared.
Okay, Vision. He just said yes.
Hear me, boy.
Okay, so Vision.
It's easier for me. That ain't got
no. It's easy, but you always get cooked on this subject.
Okay, so I'm gonna mute Johnny. So the 2 minutes. So also, there's a wrinkle to this. Also, Vision. The wrinkle is if you hear your opponent at the end of any round say anything that is factually inaccurate, and when I say fact, it has to be factually inaccurate. If you hear anything that's factually inaccurate, you can do something called throw a challenge flag. And a challenge flag means we go look it up, and if you are right, you automatically win that round. That means no matter who's voting, they automatically have to give you that round because you won it. But the problem is if you're wrong and you challenge something and you're wrong, you automatically lose that round. So that's something that you can use. I always tell people, do not throw a challenge flag, and then we come to find out it's something that's subjective. It has to be, because if it's something that's subjective and it's not something that's objectively measurable, you will automatically lose. So you have to make sure it's a subject, it's an objective fact that we can look up, and it's not a subjective opinion, right? Yeah, and I know with these basketball conversations, a lot of opinions can be thrown. Even this whole debate is opinionated to a certain degree. So the way that your first round,
we do,
everybody, no, please mute. Jesus Christ. So we got Vision. I'm gonna put you on the big screen. So when you go, you're always on the big screen. That's how we know your time is about to start. I got your 2-minute clock right here. And Vision, the conversation is, who is the GOAT of basketball? Michael Jordan. And Vision. Hold on, Vision. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Your time hasn't started yet. For everybody listening, so because the listeners also vote as well. The player that Vision has selected out of basketball history is Michael Jordan, and Ajani selected LeBron James. These are the two people that they are arguing for. And this is who is the GOAT of basketball. Vision, your time starts now, man. Go ahead and cook.
Well, hold on now. I just want everybody to know, first of all, you said if I appeared, you would give me $100 because you need me for content purposes. Now, since you changed it, I understand you had to change it for me to win with the debate, which is no problem for me. It's going to be an easy win for me. No problem. I will accept that. Now, I am ready.
Okay. So let's put you back on the big screen. I didn't know
how
that
was relevant. Get the RPs
relevant.
ready, by the way, for Ajani, by the way.
Your time starts now.
All right, so anyway, Michael Jordan, when you look at Michael Jordan and LeBron James, they both went to a historic bad franchise. The difference was Michael Jordan turned that franchise into a dynasty. LeBron James could not turn any franchise into a dynasty because he wasn't good enough. Michael Jordan, when you talk about criteria, winning most championships is possible. Consistent two-way ability, you can get that from the data and the film. When you talk about degree of difficulty, when you talk about competition, when you talk about the help on your team with teammates that actually produce in the playoffs, we ain't talking about all NBAs or all-stars. We talking about what these guys actually do in the freaking playoffs. And we talk about impact on the game, Michael Jordan would be the clear-cut GOAT. We're talking about a guy, Michael Jordan, with the most scoring titles of all time. I heard FYF said he don't to go to something. Yeah, he to go to these right here. Getting the most scoring titles of all time, the most finals MVPs of all time, the most seasons being first team all NBA and first team all defense in the same damn season, Craig. We talking about the most seasons being the scoring champ and first team all NBA in the same season, Craig. We talking about the guy, the only player to ever do this, and he did this 4 fucking times. He did it in 91, 92, 96, and 1998. The only player ever to win MVP, Finals MVP, win a scoring title, win all NBA first team, win all NBA defensive first team in the same damn season. LeBron never did that. Hell no. We're talking about a guy who led the greatest regular season of all time in 1988. We're also talking about a guy, the leader of the greatest season period of all time in 1996 when he led a team to a 72-10 record. Dude, they only lost 3 games in the playoffs. That is superior. That is the greatest season of all time. When you talk about the total amount of losses they only had 13 losses in that entire season. That is amazing. When you talk about PER, this man got more. He led the NBA in PERs. I said led the NBA in PER more times than LeBron. He also has a higher. Johnny don't like this, but guess what? When you talk about a single season VRRP, Michael Jordan has that over LeBron.
That is time.
Oh, wait. How is that time already? Oh, okay. Go ahead. I ain't even done. It's just getting started. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hold on, my bad. Your time was up. My bad. So
what happened?
Your time was up.
Oh, okay. No problem. It's gonna be easy.
Okay. So it's on.
Get them RPs ready, y'all. Okay. RP Andrew.
Hold on.
Let's do RP
You can't filibuster in between.
Okay. No problem.
So, right. Hey, Johnny, your first round starts now, man. Go ahead and cook.
All right, the conversation is the GOAT of basketball, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very simple conversation. The GOAT of basketball is the player who accomplishes the most accomplishments in NBA history. And when that is being said, that is LeBron Ramon James. Again, LeBron James is the youngest player to average 30 and the oldest player to average 30 in the NBA. He has the most all-NBA teams and the most all-star selections in NBA history. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the 2 oldest awards in NBA history, even before the MVP existed. LeBron James has the most. That's amongst everybody who ever played the game of basketball. So when we're talking about what LeBron James has done, he has completely accomplished more than anybody else. Not only has he done that, he's the all-time scoring leader. Ladies and gentlemen, the all-time scoring leader is one of the prestigious awards in sports, not even to mention how it's the most prestigious honor to have in the NBA. To be the all-time leading scorer is definitely the most prominent accomplishment any player can do, and that's under LeBron James's name. LeBron James is a phenom that came out of high school, that had the hype of all hype, and he accomplished all of the hype that came behind him and expectations that came along with him. He won a championship on every franchise he's ever played on. He's the only player to have 3 Finals MVPs on 3 separate teams, and that is what LeBron James has done as a winner. He has the most NBA playoff wins of all time, the most playoff series wins of all time. LeBron James has the most winning seasons of all time. He's the greatest winner in modern sports. LeBron James has continually showed his greatness with his stats, his accolades, and achievements. He's accomplished more than anybody has ever accomplished in the game of basketball. No one has done it better than him. He's made teams change rosters. He's made teams build super teams and dynasties to beat him. He completely altered everything that has to do with the game of basketball within the court itself and outside of the court. When we're talking about the brilliance of LeBron James, it doesn't just stop with just stats and accolades and all these other things. What LeBron James does.
That is time. That is time.
Is it my turn yet? Hello?
That's time. I'm about to put Vision on the big screen. So, y'all, that's the end of the first round. So, everybody listening and for the people on the panel, please make sure to remember y'all thoughts, remember the strongest talking points. And when we do go to the voting for the people on the panel, please do not inject your personal opinions. This is only about what they say or don't say. So remember, keep that in mind, because if you say anything about how you personally feel, I'm going to have to kick you and get a new voter up here. All right? So, Vision, this is the start of the second round. Y'all heard what they had to say in the first round. Keep y'all notes to the other. Vision, your second round starts now, man. Go ahead and cook.
All right, so first of all, this is why he's no match for me. First of all, we talk about facts, not opinions. It is opinion that he believes LeBron is the most accomplished. It is an opinion he believes that LeBron is the best winner. You can also have the most losses in NBA playoff history. Then we talk about the guy that won a championship in 18% of his career. Yes, LeBron James only won a championship in 18% of his NBA career. So when he said that is not good for LeBron James. Also, when you talk about winning a championship with the #1 offense in the world, Michael Jordan did that 4 times, LeBron James 0. Also, Michael Jordan has anchored #1 defenses, LeBron James 0. Michael Jordan was faster to 10,000 points, 20,000 points, 30,000 points. Michael Jordan has better advanced stats when you talk about PER, win shares per 48, and box plus minus, and offensive rating. The only thing LeBron James are going to lead is those accumulative stats because he played longer. So when we talk about the most playoff series, the man won 24 playoff series. Okay, when we talk about finals game score, LeBron James does not have a finals game score as high as Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan has a 24.6 finals game score to LeBron 22.9. Michael Jordan is a better regular season performer. He's a better playoff performer and a better finals performer. In fact, we have seen this. There has never been a series when you can say Michael Jordan performed like 2007 or 2011 LeBron James, and we don't even have to be biased on it. That is a fact. That is considered one of the worst superstar meltdowns in NBA history. Also, MJ had a 3,000 point season and he had 6 2,500 point seasons. LeBron James ain't have any of those. Also, when we talk about Michael Jordan being dominant, Michael Jordan, when you talk about in the regular season, Michael Jordan leads this over LeBron: points per game, steals per game, blocks per game, less turnovers, and better free throw percentage. So based on those per game stats, he clears LeBron James. Also, when you talk about defensive player of the year, not just rings, he also got defensive player of the year over LeBron. He also got defensive teams over LeBron. He also got scoring titles over LeBron. He also got slam dunk titles over LeBron. He also got MVPs and final MVPs over LeBron. Also, LeBron James has had more help.
That is time right there. All right, let me that's Vision, y'all, the end of his second round. Let me get Go James Kingdom up. Go James Kingdom, man. Your second round starts now, man.
All right, and my opponent proves why LeBron James is the GOAT of basketball, because everything he just stated is measuring Michael Jordan to LeBron James. LeBron James is the standard of greatness. This is why everything he's mentioning for Michael Jordan has to be compared to LeBron James, because LeBron James accomplished so much in the NBA. As I stated before, yes, when we're talking about statistically, LeBron James leads in more statistical categories all time than Michael Jordan does. He also leads in playoff statistics more than Michael Jordan does. And again, across the board, not against just Michael Jordan. He is all time in over 10 statistical categories in the playoffs alone as a basketball player. So the accomplishments within the stats are shown within that. He is the only player to have 20 years of 25 points per game average in a season. And that's why he's the greatest scorer of all time and has the all-time scoring record. No one can do that like like no one could do what LeBron James did. Again, he's played the most NBA seasons. That's also another record, another accomplishment. These guys can say what is an accomplishment or not, but they do not know what an accomplishment is. LeBron James racks up in the accolades as well. Like I said, he has the most All NBAs, the most All NBA first teams, the most All Stars. Not to mention he has the most Player of the Months and Player of the Weeks, which is an award they've been giving out since 1983 as well. So a bunch of players have been able to accumulate this accolade, and they still don't have that. When we're talking about, again, LeBron James's achievements, it goes beyond the game of basketball. He led the Olympic team 3 times to a gold medal. He was the only basketball player, male player, to actually do the flag bearer in the Olympics. He won an Olympic MVP. He won the inaugural in-season cup championship and in-season cup MVP, and made the in-season all-team that year as well in his 20th NBA season, if I'm correct, on top of that. Again, we've never seen somebody as great as LeBron James as a young player in his teens, in their prime, and also in their older stage, in their longevity stage. He has the greatest peak. He has the greatest prime. He has the greatest young career. He has the greatest old career.
That is time. All right, so we going into our last round. This is the last round, y'all. The most important part of this round is where you can bring everything home, and hopefully kind of summarize all your talking points and tell everybody why your players to go to basketball. Vision, your last round starts now, man.
All right, so first of all, we already starting to lie. That's what he does. So first of all, when you talk about greatest peak, Michael Jordan has that. I just told him and everybody in this live, 91, 92, 93, and 98, he had all those awards in the same damn season, and he's the only player to do it, and he did it 4 times. That wipes him off right there. Also, when you talk about certain awards that have been around, you do know that in 2002, that's when they made the NBA Player of the Month and Player of the Week for both conferences. Because before 2002, it was only for one player in the NBA for week and month. That is a fact. So therefore, LeBron James had more opportunities to get those Player of the Month and Player of the Week. And also an MVP is way more impressive than a Player of the Player of the Month and Player of the Week. Player of the Month is a 30-day award. Player of the Week is a 7-day award, but the MVP is for the entire freaking season. Also, when we talk about dominance, because that's what Michael Jordan is, he's the GOAT of basketball. He's the greatest basketball player ever. He is the most dominant basketball player ever, because when you look at his production in the regular season, in the playoffs, and in the finals, as I explained earlier, he's a better performer than LeBron James, which is the 2 people that FYFs wanted us to talk about. Nobody else but LeBron and Mike. Michael Jordan never underperformed in the fucking finals like LeBron James. Also, when you look at Michael Jordan's career, he only been outplayed, you can say, his rookie season. We have seen LeBron James be outplayed in several playoff series, may caused his team to lose by his performance. We seen 2007. We seen 2008. If somebody was to ask you guys in this panel, in 2008, if the series was tied 2-2 and LeBron James could only average 18 points and have 6 turnovers and shoot 35% from the field, would the series be tied? You would say hell no, because he had no help, right? Hell yeah, that's exactly what happened in 2008 versus the Boston Celtics. This man was averaging that amount of points, and the series was tied 2-2 because he had those role players that was there to help him. He had more help than Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan did more with less and less time. It's very simple, guys. This guy, Michael Jordan, has done more. Michael Jordan has dominated the NBA better than LeBron James. Michael Jordan is compared to people like Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry.
That is time. Salute to Vision. He just finished up his last round. Now it's Ajani to bring everything home. And again, everybody on the panel, make sure y'all get y'all notes and thoughts in order, because we're about to go to the voting. And then for the chat, I'm going to put the poll in the chat as well. But, hey, Johnny, your last round starts now, man. Let's go ahead and cook.
Yeah, as I stated before, people like Blind Vision can't prove why Michael Jordan is the GOAT. That's why they have to compare him to LeBron James. Nothing that he said there about Michael Jordan make Michael Jordan the GOAT of basketball. Again, when we're talking about Player of the Month and Player of the Week, LeBron James has the most. Jordan doesn't have the most MVPs. Jordan doesn't have the most titles. Jordan doesn't have the greatest peak of all time. Jordan doesn't have the greatest prime of all time. Jordan won with the most help of all time. He had a player that made an all-NBA and an all-defensive team more than anybody else in NBA history besides Shaquille O'Neal. This was something that he was praising Jordan for doing, making all-NBA first team and all-defensive first team. Well, that's what Scottie Pippen was doing alongside Michael Jordan while playing against teams that didn't even have that kind of help to go up against. Again, Michael Jordan had super teams to win championships. There's only been 5 teams in NBA history since the merger that had 2 all-NBA players and 3 all-defensive players on their roster. The Bulls had it twice. Not only that, there's only been 2 teams in NBA history that have 2 All-NBA first teams, 3 All-Defensive first teams on the same roster, and the Bulls was one of those teams. So at the end of the day, the Chicago Bulls, as he stated, had a 72-win team because Michael Jordan had the most help. On the other side of the coin, LeBron James has won more playoff games without All-NBA help than anybody in NBA history. He won an NBA championship without an All-Star, All-NBA, or All-Defensive player on his roster versus a team with the league MVP, which was a unanimous MVP, who also had a team that won 73 games in the regular season that had 3 All-NBA players and an All-Defensive player on their roster. Jordan's never beat a team with 3 All-NBA players on their roster, ladies and gentlemen. LeBron James has faced tougher competition than Michael Jordan. He's also done it with less help than Michael Jordan. LeBron James has only had 6 seasons with an All-NBA help team. Scottie Pippen has done that with Michael Jordan alone just in the 90s. So at the end of the day, Michael Jordan had plenty of help to do what he had to do, but he was just not good enough to do it without them, while LeBron James was able to win without Dwayne Wade, without Kyrie Irving, and without Anthony Davis. He's continued to show how much he can win. In fact, at age 41, as a third option, he won a playoff series, ladies and gentlemen, without the first and second option on his team at 41, while outplaying the league MVP at that particular series. So again, we're comparing LeBron James to the greatest players of all time. He only beats Michael Jordan in one category.
Time.
Okay.
That is time. That is time. Salute to everybody that did participate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the panel. And after we do the panel vote, and I'm going to cycle through people because I know a lot of people are going to want to come up here and get a vote. I'm going to make sure I keep a tally of the votes. So I'm going to be moving people in and out the panel so we can try to get as many people up here to get a panel vote going. And while the panel vote is going, I'm going to also do a poll vote as well. And then also at the end, I'm going to give everybody my vote, especially if there's a tiebreaker needed. But let me bring somebody up to fill the empty spot. But we can start with, and let me put myself back up here. We can start with Inside. We got Inside Dark. And then salute to
Wait, hold on.
Just as how we do
Inside is vote.
Hold.
It's going in order.
It's going to be more than just Inside.
I thought the panel was
hold. It's going to be a
that is the panel.
Okay.
The live.
Please, Vision.
We all
listen.
know he biased.
Listen.
Go ahead, bro. We already know we biased, though.
The
bro.
vote.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, y'all.
Go ahead and say the dumb shit, Inside.
Okay, so please just this like okay, so everybody up here, we've been doing this since 2020. The one thing I respect about everybody, no matter what their opinions are, is that the majority of people will vote fairly. Whether it's for obviously Ajani's lost debates to people. He's lost debates. So we cannot say it's unfair because I've watched him lose in similar fashion. So again, I've watched a lot of people lose debates up here, and even Ticket TV came on FYF and won a debate. So I know if he can do it, I know anybody can. He's one of the most hated people on YouTube. End of the day, I trust the people, and it's not just going to be the people that you see here. As I said, I'm going to be bringing people up so that we get more panel votes than what you just see here, right? This is to try to keep it fair. Just in the event that you think it's impartial, I'm going to bring up people that I don't know, names that I've never seen, to also give their vote. Again, I'm going to try to get as many panel votes as possible, and we're going to set up the poll. And if there's a tie, I'll give my vote. That's how we do it. So it's on Inside to start. Inside, you heard the debate. Who do you have winning and why?
I have Armani Vision winning round one. Or I said Armani Vision, excuse me. I have Blind Vision winning round one.
Hey, hold on, bro.
Oh my! You cannot talk during the vote. Don't talk.
That's not my damn name, bro. See, this is how you know he being biased.
Stop talking during the vote. I'll stop it if they say something crazy. Talk. Go. Finish. Just let me. You can't stop. I'll give you your say so at the end. That's how we do it.
Something crazy.
This is not. Look, I'll give you your say so at the end. He corrected it. Finish, please. Please finish, Inside, because we got a lot of people to get through. Go ahead. Please finish.
I have the gentleman that went first in the debate, round one, brought some great evidence, some great information that allowed him to win round one versus Ajani in round one. Pretty much didn't provide any information that I guess would put LeBron James as the GOAT in terms of round one. Round two, I would have to give to Ajani. In round two, Vision didn't say anything that proved that Michael Jordan was the GOAT in terms of the MVPs, and things of that nature, because Michael Jordan doesn't have the most of those things. And then round three, I would have to give to Ajani as well. He ended up going into Olympics, leading his team, 3 different finals MVPs on 3 different teams. So that would be my vote.
All right, so we got 1 vote for Ajani. And let me get my notepad out so I can keep a track of these.
Lamont, make sure you remind everybody what they're judging the vote on in the topic,
Yes.
please.
And again, so just a reminder for the chat and a reminder for the people on the panel. The conversation was, who is the GOAT of the NBA? And the player that Vision selected was Jordan, and the player that Ajani selected was LeBron James. And that is the conversation. We got Herm. Herm, salute to Herm. Herm, you heard the debate. Who you got winning and why?
I felt different from the inside. I felt Vision was basically took it a little slight in that first round. I gave Ajani that first round. But the last 2 rounds, I felt that's when Vision picked it up. So I got Vision winning the debate 2-1.
All right, so we got 1 vote for Vision. Salute to Herm. Tiger, what's good? You heard the debate. Who you got winning and why?
So round 1, I'm gonna go with Vision. Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you.
Okay, yeah. So round 1, I'm gonna go to Vision. I think this was his best round. I think it was more rebuttals from Ajani in round 1, so that's why I'm gonna give Vision round 1. Round 2, I'm gonna give Ajani by a hair. It was really close in round 2, but I think he said a little more factually, and I think he rebutted a little more. And then round 3, I think that was Ajani's round.
So we got another vote for Ajani. All right, appreciate that, Tiger. And if I drop y'all down, it's just because I'm trying to get more voters up. So y'all always welcome to come back up. We got Juan Boy. You heard the debate. Who you got winning and why?
I got a Johnny 2-1. I think he came out of the first round a little bit weak. But as the rounds progressed, Vision did a horrible job in doing more talking about LeBron instead of explaining why Michael Jordan is the GOAT.
And that is round 2 or rounds 2 and 3?
Round two and 3. And you know what I mean? Like he didn't. I think he would have did a little better job, and at least he would have talked about Jordan without the help, because Johnny wanted to mention how LeBron was able to lead his team without the All NBA players and the All NBA defenders. So I think Vision did a poor. I think he did a poor job because he attacked LeBron more than he actually made a case for Jordan in the last 2 rounds.
All right, so we got Juan Boy. Salute to Juan Boy. We got, and again, I'm going to be bringing more people up. Olo, you heard the debate. Who you got winning and
Yes,
why?
sir. I got Ajani. First, I want to go down the objective facts of the debate because that's what I was really listening for, more than the subjective thoughts. So Vision was correct in the second round when he alluded to the advanced analytics and the stats for Jordan. About, for example, the PER for career, the blocks plus minus, the win shares per 48. MJ is better than LeBron in that statistical category. I don't think now one point that was subjective and was wrong was the defensive anchor comment. Jordan being a defensive anchor, that is wrong. He was a shooting guard, so he did not anchor any defense. But for Ajani, I think Ajani was spitting more objective facts, especially in the third round when he alluded to LeBron being a 41-year-old third option, having to take on another role to be a number 1 option. And without his number 1 and number 2 option scores, winning the playoff series and ultimately outplaying, even though he was swept, outplaying the number 1 option and the MVP of the league in the second round. Other than blocks and free throw percentage and maybe in points, obviously, LeBron outdid the Shea in the rest of the stats in terms of rebounds, assists, steals, field goal percentage, and even 3-point percentage. So that's why I have a Johnny winner, because he gave more objective facts. He was actually proving why LeBron is better.
Okay.
Other than vision, you know.
I got you, man. Appreciate that. So we got another vote for
Get down,
we
drop
got,
down.
salute to Black James Bond, and then we're gonna go to.
You need
Tony
me to
Styles.
drop FYL?
Yeah, if you can drop it, I'm gonna bring
Yeah, I
some new
got
people
you.
up, and then you can always come back up later. Black James Bond, salute. Who you got winning that and why?
I think Vision won round one. I think he did a great job of detailing why Michael Jordan is considered the GOAT. He talked about a lot of his individual accolades, a lot of
Your mic is going in
his
and out, Black
awards and
James.
achievements, particularly that
Black
he
James.
won by himself. I don't think of doing that for LeBron. Oh damn!
Yeah, your internet connection is
Can you hear me
real.
now?
I hear you, but like it sounded choppy. Go ahead and try to finish.
Hold on. Let me see.
Oh, it looks better now. Yeah, it looks better now. Yep, it looks better.
Okay, I'll start over. I gave round one to Vision. I think he did a great job of detailing what makes Michael Jordan considered the GOAT, talking about his individual accolades, his awards and achievements. I think he did better than what Ajani did in that first round of doing that for LeBron. In round two, I kind of piggyback on what Juan Boy was saying. I think he started to go in more about LeBron opposed to proving what makes Jordan better. So I would give that to Ajani. I think he did a better job of detailing more things about LeBron. And in round three, I'm going to give Ajani the slight edge because he detailed a little more things about Jordan. When Vision was still saying the same things he said in round one, he was bringing it up in round three. I'll land.
All right, so we got another vote right there. And salute to Black James Bond. And we got Tony Styles. You heard the debate. And who do you got winning and why?
To bring it up, one of the strongest points for Vision I thought he made was an All NBA Player of the Month is a 30-day award. The MVP is a season award. That's what I thought Vision's strongest points was. One of the things I thought Johnny highlighted that was really good is Vision said about 20% of things that Jordan was the only thing to accomplish. About 80% of his other points were just over LeBron James. And if the argument, and this is just based on how they argued the GOAT, not what I think, but just based on their arguments. So if 80% of your points is, well, he's over LeBron and this, that, and the other, well, then I think you made a good point. Then the standard is LeBron, the way that you framed it. So to be the GOAT, you just have to be over LeBron. And that just didn't make sense. And then like some of the points that I saw was the hypocrisy in it. Like, for example, he said LeBron wins 18% of the time. Jordan wins 40% of the time. But then a guy like Russell wins 85% of the time. So your argument is this guy can't be the GOAT because he's a 22% less winner, but this guy can be the GOAT when he's a 45% less winner. Or then he said, well, Player of the Month, that only came in 02. Well, Finals MVP only came in 69. So once again, so that doesn't matter with other players, but it matters only when it affects Jordan or when it affects LeBron. So just over those reasons why and those hypocritical reasons, that's why I got Ajani winning the debate and highlighting the fact that, like I said, most of Vision's points was, well, Jordan just has this over LeBron. So it should be you have the most of this all time if you're the GOAT or whatever the case may be.
That was a good point right there. We got, and salute to Tony. I'm going to get that. No, yeah, I got it marked down. Void Virtuous. You heard the debate, man. Who you got winning and why? Did I go to you, Void, already?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. He came in after Tony.
Okay.
Again, if anybody want to come up and vote,
anybody can come up and vote. Anybody can come up and vote.
Anybody can vote.
This is not restricted.
You have to come up and vote. You have to explain your votes just like everybody did here. Don't be crying.
Everybody can come up.
If you're not willing to hit the request, it's nobody's fault.
Everybody is welcome to come up and vote. It don't matter who you are. Come on.
Facts.
I think honestly,
Void. Go ahead and cook, Void.
I think Vision had a real good first round. So I think he won that first round clearly. Round two, he kind of repeated himself. He kind of stayed on the same topics, like the same stuff. You know, the MVPs being the same player in the season to do that. Like he repeated that. He repeated that in the second round. In the third round, I give it to GOAT James because he came with a whole bunch of new stuff. Like this ain't based on who I believe is the GOAT. It's based on how they debated and how they chose to like be versatile with it, not like repeat. So I give GOAT James 2-1 edge, but Vision had a historic first round though. I ain't even gonna cap.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that. And we got 2 spots open, y'all. We need, if you want to vote, please feel free to come up and vote. As soon as people stop coming up, that's when I'm going to end the panel vote, and I'm going to give everybody my thoughts. We got New World. Did we hear from you?
Yeah, not yet.
Go ahead, New World. Go ahead and cook. Tell us who you got winning and why.
So I do got Vision winning round 1. That was his strongest round where he presented mostly facts. There was a couple subjective things in there, but I let it slide because Ajani, that was his weakest round as far as coming out. He spent most of his time rebutting instead of presenting more facts to why LeBron is the GOAT. In round 2, I think that was, way better for Ajani. He brings more facts while still rebutting with some of the subjective takes that Vision had. And Vision kind of repeated a lot of what he said in round 1 and said a lot of subjective things like, Jordan dominated, and did this more than LeBron, which is subjective. And then, he kept repeating what he said in round 1 while also bringing up a whole bunch of advanced metrics with no context behind them. Like, it's cool to use the advanced metrics in a debate, but only if you explain why those metrics make somebody better than somebody else when you're comparing across eras. But he didn't do a good job of that. And he didn't even revisit it, really. So I didn't have him winning round 2 or 3 because of that reason. I got it to Ajani.
Okay, we got another vote for Ajani. We got Walking Bucket. Salute to Walking Bucket. Salute to New World for the vote. Walking Bucket, you heard the debate. Who you got winning and why?
Yeah, it's pretty unanimous. Like, for round 1, Vision, he represented it better. But the other 2 rounds, I mean, it was Johnny. Because when you think about it, it's nothing Jordan has to present for his career that's new. All his stuff is 20, 30 years, and LeBron just been adding. So it's just, the stuff Johnny said is stuff that while LeBron is the standard, and he just has so much more things that to make why he the GOAT. And that Johnny won second round, third round.
Okay, we got another vote there. Just appreciate that. We got Gunner the Runner. Salute to Gunner the Runner. Make sure y'all check his channel out as well. The dude does good content. He has great lives, great conversations. Gunner the Runner, you heard the debate. Who you got winning and why?
First off, appreciate it, Lamont. Round 1, I had Vision. I think that was Vision's best round by far, just based off of him giving great facts about Michael Jordan's career, where Johnny really didn't provide the best facts to start off the debate. But then the last 2 rounds, I have Johnny, just based off of him being able to hold his ground on the facts. And Vision, to me, was just attacking LeBron for the most part throughout those second 2 and 3 rounds. So that's why I have Johnny winning.
Got you. And then for J Sports 35 in the chat, anybody can come vote, even you. I mean, if you feel that the judges are not being fair, and I feel like everything that they said has been within the realm of the debate, and they haven't injected personal feelings, again, the spots are open. Anybody can come vote. There's multiple mods up here. Johnny sees them. I see them. I would hate to have to just share my screen to show you guys the backstage to show you that nobody's coming up. But we're gonna end the voting as soon as people don't come up. Again, if you guys have the opportunity.
No. Don't end the voting. The voting will last as long as the live is here. We're going to give Vision every opportunity to show us the people that believe in his words and that what he said. It should be a lot of people out there. If they're willing to step up, there's 100 people in there. Hold on, wait. I'm talking, Vision. Hold on. I'm talking, so you get 2 minutes to speak. But we're gonna let you go in a second. But I just want to make sure y'all understand this. No, we're not gonna do this like this. I am going to allow Vision.
Bro, we all know your little tactic, bro. That's a tactic that you got your homeboys to vote.
See, it's not homeboys.
Like the people in the chat said it.
Why don't
we don't know
they
them.
can come up and vote.
We don't know these people.
Anybody can come vote.
We don't know who they are. Come up here and vote. You have to be
I didn't ask Gunner to vote. Just come up here and vote. Anybody can come vote.
Jordan as the GOAT.
I have Jordan as
There's
the GOAT
three people.
anyways.
There's 3 spots open. Anybody can vote. It doesn't matter if you
You come up
like
and
Vision,
vote, and it's gonna be
hate
open
Vision.
all
Come
night
up.
for it. You can be
Come
I'll
on,
be up all
man.
night for it. You can go
I
get
don't know
all the people
why.
y'all
Like
can
this
vote.
is not
Replay it,
selective.
do
I don't care who
whatever.
votes. I just need votes.
And
The
mind
more
you,
votes we have, the
and
better.
mind you, this is actually a favoritism. We're giving you an advantage. We don't do this. We usually just do. We make sure people heard the debate and can actually judge all 3 rounds. So at the end of the day, I don't want to hear no crying. So like I said, there's no crying in the GOAT debate. But at the end of the day, Lamont's gonna let you speak now. I'll mute myself.
All right, cool. So in the chat, they said that the host has only let his friends up that's usually in his live all the time. Is that true, FYF? Because that's what it seemed like to me.
A Vision.
These
I'm
are the
letting
hey,
Vision.
FYF. I'm not done talking. I'm not done talking, bro. You didn't let me
So
finish.
go.
These are the same
You
people
just
I have
asked him a
cooked. Hey, hold
question.
on. Why are
You
you
just asked
talking?
him
Why
a
are you talking?
question.
Why are you talking?
Hold on.
You
I'll
asked
do him
him a
one better.
question and then you didn't let him answer
He's
it.
talking.
I'll do him one better.
You asked him the question again. There is no one requesting. We're letting everybody who requests up. We're not picking and choosing who can come up here. Stop lying, sir.
I have cooked Tony 101, One Boy, Walking Buck. I have cooked all of them. They're mad at me for
Lamont, put
cooking
him on the
them.
big screen,
And
Lamont. You
like
already
I
know what to do,
said,
Lamont. Put him on the
you
big screen,
guys
Lamont.
are
Put him on the big
sad.
screen, Lamont.
Hold
What?
on.
All
Put him
you
on the
gotta
big
do
screen,
is
Lamont.
deny the request and take
Put
a
him on the big
picture.
screen, Lamont.
Hold on. Watch this,
All you
y'all.
gotta
Hold
do is
on.
deny the request
Put
and
him
take
on
a
the.
picture.
Hold on.
Deny the
One second.
Put him on
request.
the big
All you
screen,
gotta do
Lamont. You know
is
what to do.
deny the request and take a picture.
No,
That's all you gotta do, bro.
hold on. No. We're gonna do this.
Everybody knows that.
Hold on. Okay, so here's what's going on, y'all. This
Okay.
is the guest box. So
Mm-hmm.
that your friends can't complain and say that I'm only letting certain people up. You can see exactly who I'm letting up. So in the guest box, who do you see in the guest box could come up right now? I see New World and Herm.
Dude.
Hold on.
Yeah. You
I can't control.
all of
No,
them.
hold on. I'm not declining anything. So that's why I'm going to leave it up. So
Well,
you
all you
can't
had to
say.
do was
Hold
decline
on.
before you
Hold
posted
on.
this.
I'm not. Hold on. Hold on. Anybody that wants to vote, request up now. I'm going to leave
Brother,
this up.
this is why we do it in my live because, brother,
Can you
brother,
hold on? Can you
everybody
please,
that
while
go to
I'm
your
talking, can you please, while I'm talking, just
Lamont,
please
you
let me
let
talk.
him cry. Put him on the big
No,
screen and let him cry.
hold on 1 second.
Hey, why y'all so scared to come to my
Hold
live?
1 second, please.
You guys are
Please,
biased.
can you please hold on? So everybody, this is who's requesting up. The only people in the backstage right now are New World and Herm. I'm trying to leave these spots open for people who people like, for example, KB in the chat, Jims, Zavo, all these people. Anybody can come up. All you have to do is request up because, again, we have to do this because, again, if the votes don't go a certain way, then people are going to say that we're doing something behind the scenes. We're trying to make it hard, and I'm just trying to show you people that I don't care who votes. There's nothing on the line. No, I don't lose anything significant. This doesn't matter to me. I just like debates. It's called FYF Sports Debates. This is not called FYF Sports. I want LeBron to win every conversation. It's called FYF Sports Debates. It don't matter to me who wins. So again, Hoodie X can come vote. Please come up and vote. Anybody can come vote. Anybody. I don't care if you're Vision's best friend. Please come up here and just give them a vote, right, to make them feel better. I don't know what to do, but at the end of the day, everybody.
That's funny.
I'm just joking there. I'm saying everybody has an opportunity to vote. I want to hear everybody's opinion. You guys see the screen? Hold on, please hold. When I finish, it's called FYF Sports. That's why I'm going to talk.
Even finished my
I'm going to talk at length so
ahead.
people can clearly understand that as much as you want to tell them that we're finessing something, it's not being finessed.
Exactly.
And once you try
false
to
claims.
once you put the integrity of FYF Sports on the line, I have to now show people
exactly
the integrity is strong. You guys can see who exactly is requesting up. And for all the people that were saying in the chat that we're not letting you up, we can clearly show you, you can clearly see that no one is requesting up. These dudes have an opportunity to request up and tell us if they heard the debate and give their vote. And we're even extending the time of the vote longer than normal, because normally we would have wrapped it up after about the first 10 people or so. We're extending it so everybody who heard, whether we know you, whether we don't know you, we can hear your thoughts. Because again, all these opinions do is just make us better, right?
Okay, are you done now?
No. The opinions that we get in these debates only make us stronger on the next debate. It's called FYF Sports Debates. Now, let me see. Oh, we got GOAT James on the panel. GOAT James. We haven't heard your vote. Who do you have winning and why?
Yeah.
Oh my God, are you serious, bro? Look at the dude's name, bro. Oh my, this is a joke.
Hey, set your ass up, man.
Go ahead, bro. Vote, bro. Go ahead, bro.
The banner. We got to stop cussing, man. And please, we not gonna engage with the banner.
My bad, Lamont.
Let's not engage.
Did you hear all 3 rounds, bro?
What happened?
Did you hear all 3 rounds?
Hold on. This is not a Q&A vision. GOAT James. Who won the debate and why?
Okay, so
The first round, I had Vision winning the first round.
Oh my God, bro, it's the same dumb shit.
I mean, it was pretty clear, you know what I'm saying, that he took the first round. But for the second round and the third round, I don't have him winning either round simply because the debate is Michael Jordan versus LeBron James, not LeBron James versus LeBron James. And in my opinion,
What are you
this is
talking
no
about?
bias. He did talk about certain things that Michael Jordan accomplished and achieved in his career, but he kept, you know what I'm saying, bringing up LeBron and all of this, and I'm like, bro, you're only supposed to be arguing for Michael Jordan, bro. It's just that simple. Don't bring
All
up
right.
LeBron when you're trying to debate for your guy. Just
All right.
spend your time talking about your guy. But you know that's my take on it.
All right, we got him. We got a couple new people on here. Salute to
All
Drac,
right,
man.
I thought you
No,
said
no,
I can
no. There's
talk, bro.
people voting still.
Yeah, okay.
Let me get
But
to
you
the
said
new
I can
people,
talk.
and at the end of the
See what
voting,
I'm
that's
saying, bro? Where's your
okay.
integrity?
Oh my God, man, bro, we cannot do anything
So you
with
have no
order and
integrity,
structure.
bro.
So, Drac, appreciate you pulling up. I know we're gonna be cycling you out, so appreciate you pulling up, man. This might be one of the first times you've been on FYF Sports, man. We got to get you up here more, man. I know some of your opinions is kind of crazy. You be having people up riled up, but I know you heard the debate. You've been here from the start. Who you got winning and why?
Yeah, so I'm just going to keep it a buck. I thought that the overall battle between the two, the second and third round for both of them were atrocious. So I don't even get into it. It was just bad on both sides. So we get down to the first round. In the first round, I thought Division did okay. I thought the other guy didn't do well. I thought Division just basically made one main point that stuck out, which was he asserted that Michael Jordan was able to be more dominant in a shorter time with better results. So that's like the ringing thing that remained in the whole 3 rounds. So I give it to Vision just 1 point in round 1. Everything else gets 0 for all y'all.
Salute
All
to
right, can I
Drac, man.
talk? Can I talk
And
now?
hold
Since
on,
you said I can talk.
we got DAE and we got Bouncer Brother. Remember, we're voting still. Again, you're gonna get to cook at the end. Ajani gets to say so, but you're gonna get the first say so. We're gonna come back to you. Against you. I got you. We got to get these votes out the way. I want to hear from the people. That's why y'all do the debates. We getting this feedback. We got DAE. Appreciate you pulling up. You heard the debate. Who you got winning and why?
Oh no, I came up here a little late. I was gonna ask, can you run it? I came in a little late. I didn't hear the debate, so I
Oh,
was
you didn't
gonna
hear?
ask.
Okay, my bad. Let me get to Bouncer, little brother, then, and then we can get your request later. Like I said, I'm just trying to get people up here for these votes right here. I'm trying to get as many votes as possible. But I appreciate you pulling up. We got Bouncer, little brother. You heard the debate. Who you got winning and why? Yeah. Hold on. That's GY. Bouncer. We need you, Bouncer. There
I
you
got
go.
Vision winning the first round, and I think he won.
Hold on. You on mute. You on mute, Bouncer. Unmute yourself, Bouncer.
You can hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now. Go ahead and say that again.
I think Vision won the first round strongly, and I think he won the second round too.
Okay.
Even though he brought LeBron up, I still think he made his point. So I got him winning the first and second round. Third round, I think it was kind of a toss up. First 2 rounds go to Vision.
So you got Vision winning it. Salute to you, man. Appreciate you pulling up. We got GY. GY. What's good, man? Appreciate you pulling up. Who you got winning and why? What's good, GY? GY, we can't hear you.
Hear me now?
I can't. Yeah, go ahead and cook. I'm gonna try to hear you as best as we can. Go ahead and cook.
Yeah, I was going to say what the other guy said. The last 2 rounds for both of them is just terrible. When it came down to the first, I'm going to beat you with more. Yeah.
Can y'all understand them?
He said he think
Nope.
Vision in the first round and the last 2 rounds was terrible for both of them.
Okay, so who you got winning and why? Y'all gotta remember when we say and
You
why.
can't get somebody
you gotta
can't win because
elaborate.
of 1 round. You can't win because of 1 round. You got to
Hey,
get somebody
how
round
can
2 and
Ajani
3.
talk and
Just
I
pick a
haven't
choice.
been able to say nothing yet? How's Ajani
Because
still
I'm a
talking?
co-host. Because I'm a
Hey,
co-host.
see, this is
why
a
they're
biased
saying
lie,
that.
bro. See this, and this is you call this integrity. First of all, I have never seen a panel when you have your judges nothing but Brian fans, nigga. When I do a fucking,
I don't know these
panel debate,
guys.
Hey, yes, you do. These are the same. The
Oh my
guys
God!
you
You got to
had
stop
earlier are
crying, GY. Can you finish your take as best as
the guys
possible?
you had earlier are the same
Okay,
guys.
I'm bringing up multitude of people. We got 2 people to bring up now. I'm getting through as many votes as I can. Don't cry to me when I'm trying my best to get through all these votes. Stop crying. I can only get through so many votes at a time. Stop crying. We're going to get people's votes. GY, I'm trying to hear your vote. Tell us who you have winning and why. And why is the most important part. GY, try one more time to give us your take.
These first rounds came down to it. Really did a better job of doing the better state. The body for both.
Can y'all hear
His
him?
microphone is
No, you
ass.
gotta fix your mic,
His
bro. You gotta
microphone is
fix your mic.
ass.
You got to fix your mic. Can't hear nothing you saying. All we
All
hear
right, hold on.
is
GY, come back. If you just get on the new
request
mic
back up.
and come back up. We got hold on. Sports
Remember
High.
now, you have to have
So,
watched
gang,
the actual debate to make a vote.
Sports High. Did you watch the debate?
I did watch the whole debate.
What's good, Sports High? Who you have winning the debate and why?
I got Vision and decisive W. I think the first round he came out with the knockout, and I think it was a wrap from there. I think he made a lot of good points about just the domination and also what Drax said in the limited amount of time. So yeah, I got Vision with the dub.
Okay, appreciate you pulling up Sports High.
Yes, sir.
Give me your take, man. And we got Superstar. We finally get Superstar up here. He makes an appearance to do the vote. Sports Superstar, did you hear the debate?
Absolutely.
Who you got winning and why?
This is so easy. A caveman can do it. I got Vision the first 2 rounds. I think the 3rd round was a toss-up, but I got Vision taking it overall because, like I said, first of all, the first round, what he said about Michael Jeffrey Jordan as accomplished things in a less period of time and how dominant he was on both sides of the ball. I think the first round was a knockout punch. I think the second round, Vision won. I think the 3rd round was a toss-up, but overall, I got Vision. Easy work, K-Man can do it.
I appreciate you coming up here giving your vote, man. Appreciate you. Hold on, let's see if we got any more people trying to vote. I'm trying to get as many people as I can. There's nobody in the back. Request up if you want to vote. Right? Request up if you want to vote. Trying to hear from as many people as possible. Request up. Remember, Ajani said, let's extend it out. We were trying to get as many people voting as possible.
Yo, all you cheerleaders up in the comments, man. Y'all over here.
Is Ajani still on? Oh, he's still on the panel. There he is right there. I thought Johnny dropped off.
All right, so can I talk now?
Go ahead and cook.
All right, first of all, brother, I never seen a live when people in the panel, when you be with these guys, I seen Inside the Art, be with him all day, New World, we all know about One Boy, and Oli Hoops, and the other guy that was just up here, Tony. Y'all are the same people that be in the same conversation, agree with each other over and over. So if that's your integrity of having a real live, that's on you, brother.
I don't agree with Tony. I don't agree with Bill Russell as the GOAT. I don't agree with Inside. I don't agree with Bill Russell as the GOAT.
I didn't say nothing like that's not what I said.
Okay, so I get that you're at odds with some of these guys. And Manny, request back up. I don't see you in the back.
No.
Let me finish. Again, at the end of the day, I get, because it's my live, people that are familiar with my content are probably already going to be here and they're going to come up. Again, the goal is to get new people. The goal is to get people who don't pull up a lot, people that you don't know, I don't know, people who are just casually listening. The goal, and this is why I appreciate the fact that Ajani said, let's extend this vote out because we want as many as possible, right? And so at the end of the day, we're going to extend it out because we're trying to, like, we got Spank up. Spank never comes on the panel. Salute to Spank. And Spank, we got you. You heard the debate. Did you hear the debate, and who do you have winning and why? Appreciate you pulling up those, Spank.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I heard the debate. I got Vision winning round 1. I think he came out strong with the Jordan lore. That's hard to overcome. I think Ajani won the second round, getting into talking about all of LeBron's accomplishments and how he has the most, and discrediting a few things that Vision said. In the 3rd round, I got Ajani. I think it was a knockout. I think he got him with the Olympic accomplishments, and he discredited Vision's main argument in the 2nd round about having Michael Jordan doing it with the least help by saying that he was one of the only 5 teams to have, I think, 3 all-defensive players and 2 all-NBA, something like that, and as well as saying that LeBron has the most wins without an all-NBA team, or won a championship without an all-NBA team and an all-star. So
I appreciate you, Spank, man. Especially, and I appreciate the people that at least try to break down what they heard, right? Because the and why is important, right? It's one thing to just say who won. I appreciate the people to at least break down what they heard, man, and give something in depth. That's what we're looking for right there. Appreciate you, Spank. You can stick around as well, Spank, man. This is, and we got, if we got more people trying to come up, do we have any spots available? Yeah, we got one spot available.
You can let Vision have it. You can let Vision have his closing statement if he have to go.
Hey, how many people you blocked that are Jordan fans? Just asking for curiosity.
You said I blocked? You said who did I block? I didn't block anybody.
A lot of people say that you had blocked them.
Who?
Wow, who's they?
Hold on. Who?
Who's they?
Yeah, a lot of people said. I ain't gonna say.
Who?
Okay,
hold on, Vision.
Who are you talking to? That's not here.
Hold on.
You know who you blocked.
Okay, so who? Okay, so just
let him cry. Stop asking stupid questions. Hold on.
Oh, we got more people. Hold on, we got more people.
557 to 454. Over 100-point victory.
Hold on, we got
over 100-point victory.
Hold on, y'all. We got more people in the back.
RIP in the chat.
We got Grind and we got Bouncer. Hold on,
557.
We got Grind. What's good, Grind? Who do you have?
You already know who this is.
I don't know who this is, Grind. But salute to you. Who you got winning and why?
LD.
Oh, what's good, LD? Why you got another account? Damn. What is y'all doing with these multiple accounts?
I'm not on my main account, bro. I'm not.
Okay.
I can't get banned no more.
Salute to you,
I can't
LD.
get banned no more.
What? Okay, LD. Salute to LD, y'all. This is LD. LD's crazy, y'all. But salute to LD. You heard the debate. Did you hear the debate? Who you have winning and why?
To win the finals.
Oh my gosh, man!
You didn't hear
I wasn't here.
Okay, so you can't vote. That's fine. All right, so we're gonna move on.
Hey yo,
it's okay. Just wait in the background. We leave the spot to him. So but for real, Lamont, let Vision get his closing statement, man. Don't respond to him. Just let him get it. You know what to do already, man. Stop. Why you acting ridiculous?
I got you.
Let him get his take on.
Talk to the people, Vision.
All I'm saying,
Talk
bro,
to the people, man.
if you really want people to vote, bro, you got to stop being so biased. That is a biased fan base that you got up here, the same boys in your neighborhood to vote for you. Let the whole fucking goddamn live vote, bro. Just trying to give you suggestions. So if you want to be better and have more people come up,
Who am I stopping? Who am I stopping?
I'm still talking. You said you want more people to be involved in your live. You said you want more people to be involved, right? Stop being biased. Stop blocking people. Let everybody
block.
Play the music and let him talk.
Hey, shut your dumb ass up. You already lost.
Can you please stop cussing?
Hey, by the way, Ajani, just because your homeboys took up for you, your homeboys took up for you, bro. Good job, bro. That's all it was.
You never could prove your point, sir.
Okay, can you finish? Can you finish? Please, just finish.
Get your take off, please. I'll get my chance to speak.
Make sure you come to my live. Don't run from my live.
Him, stop muting him. Stop muting him before I kick on y'all. Stop muting him. Let him talk. Vision, you done? Who muted him?
He's doing it to himself. Why is he playing music?
Because he doesn't want to talk, Lamar. So it's on you from here, Lamar.
I don't know what he's doing.
He's playing music like they normally do.
So I think Vision is done, man. Let me drop Vision back down. Wow. I don't know what he got going on,
All right,
man.
bro, you done? You done? Because I was. Oh, who's muting me? Y'all bet.
I'm not. Nobody's
We
muting
gave you
you.
the opportunity to speak. You didn't speak. You don't get a chance to talk no more. You done.
Okay, so
We gave you a chance to talk. You didn't talk.
let me give my thoughts on the debate because nobody heard mine. I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts real quick before we go to Johnny because we're gonna let Johnny get his closing statement. So my thought was, I do agree. Vision definitely came out strong. He came out in the right direction, and he did have a very strong first round, at least highlighting things or narratives and talking points that he feels make Jordan the GOAT. And yeah, I agree with most people here when Ajani maybe came out a little bit lackluster. But the one thing that I think where his flaw was for Vision, one of the biggest flaws, y'all, is I think he kind of hinges, at least for me, I think he hinged a lot of his talk or some of his talking points in round one, and then he kept the same talking points in round two. And he kept referring to analytics, like PER and win shares. And you guys know that when you study analytics like PER and when you study analytics like win share, they do absolutely nothing in player comparison across eras. It means nothing. Remember, even when we talk about what I was doing with my criteria, it's one of the reasons why I didn't use analytics because he talked about the same analytics in round one. Hold on, somebody has background noise. So he talked about analytics in round one, PER win shares, and then he brought up those same analytics in round two. But and that's where I felt like what I agree with some of you guys where he kind of got repetitive in round two because he was kind of running out of stuff to say. So he went back to some of the same talking points that he was saying in round one, which again, I get that you use some of those talking points to win round one, but to me, when you repeat things like win shares and PER as if it's a strong point, to me it's a very weak point. And when you go to analytics, I think you're kind of desperately looking to find things that Jordan is number one in. But again, he was only number one in his era in those things. And I don't know how that correlates to being a better player, like in the game of basketball, or how you use those to compare players. I don't think they have any significant meaning there. And so I think the fact that he got extremely repetitive in round two, that's what made Ajani's point stronger, especially when Ajani was able to say, you're framing your entire argument around what you think makes Jordan better than LeBron, not what makes Jordan the best player in NBA history, right? When we talk about Jordan being the best player in NBA history, he now has to outpace the Bill Russells. He has to outpace the Kareems. He has to outpace the Wilt Chamberlains, right? You have to tell us why he's the GOAT of NBA basketball, not why he's better than LeBron. And I get that Ajani's arguing for LeBron, but I think especially in round two, he got so hung up on trying to make Jordan sound better than LeBron that I think he forgot the overall premise, which is you got to convince us why Jordan is the GOAT in NBA history. As I said before earlier in the stream, this conversation is about the best players in NBA history. And if you're framing everything about being better than LeBron, it in a sense, it almost to me kind of sounds like you're conceding to defeat. Because if you're not making it about Jordan versus everyone and just LeBron, you're basically saying LeBron is the best. Because he's basically saying for Jordan to be the best, he has to be better than LeBron. And he's not even making this a competition with other players. And then when we go to round three, to me, round three was also Ajani's strongest round because Ajani did one of the smartest things. In round two, he went away from so many rebuttals. He talked more basketball, but then in round three, that's where you're supposed to rebuttal. And he did rebuttal some of the winning narrative and some of the logic that he almost kind of used round three to dismantle Vision's round one. So a lot of the things that Vision said in round one, Ajani definitely used his round three to dismantle his round one. So, and I think that kind of weakened Vision's talking points overall, and it kind of even weakened this first round. I think Vision would have done much better. Again, I think some of the things that make Michael Jordan great are the start of his career. How he was able to be named the GOAT. People were calling him the GOAT before he even won a championship. Think about that. You know how good you have to be, right? The fact that you don't talk about his entire career and you whittle his career down to these windows and you talk about, and then he kept saying that Jordan has the best peak, but then he gave us like a 3-year to 4-year stretch. And to me, that's not a peak. A peak is one single year. A peak is at the top. There's one peak, right? Unless you're telling me that there are dual peaks or twin peaks, but a peak is, you know, and as Ajani said, he doesn't have the best peak. And especially if you go to stats, accolades, and achievements. So I think, and Tony made a good point right there. He kind of got a bit hypocritical in his logic, and kind of started to contradict himself. But I think Ajani also had round three. So Ajani did get off to a bad start. I wish Vision would have did a better job of capitalizing on the good round one, because if Vision in round two, if he would have started talking about Jordan and his career, it would have made this a very tough debate. It would have made it tougher to judge. But because Ajani got to talking about LeBron's career and not harping on just being better than Jordan, and he even mentioned this in his round two, and then he did a good job of rebutting in round three. I think that's how Ajani won it right there. And I got Ajani winning myself, but my vote doesn't matter. That's just my opinion. The panel vote was, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 12 votes for Ajani, and we got 4 votes for Vision. And I didn't see a poll. Like, let me end the poll.
There's a poll up there in the top left.
I can't
Been up
see
there
it on
for the
my
last
screen. Hold on.
You got 6 votes, and Vision has 16%. Ajani has 83%.
Ajani,
So
Ajani,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 votes, and 1 vote for Vision.
So even in the chat, they wasn't voting for him. Damn, Vision. I thought people liked
6
you.
votes for
I thought we
Ajani.
needed you. I thought you was gonna bring us fan base. I thought you were gonna bring people to the live stream. What happened?
We had a whole bunch of cheerleaders in the
I mean,
comments.
but you know what? The beauty of this is the poll vote is an opportunity if he does have a fan base for them to come in. But you know, I don't know. I don't know what he want me to do as a moderator. What does he want me to do? Just say, inside, you can't vote. Like, no, everybody can vote, because I as Herm can even attest to this. When it comes time to vote, because people want, when they debate, they want a fair vote. People tend to vote fair because when they debate, they want a fair call. So I haven't seen this unfair voting from people. And if anybody, and I will kick you off if you have a biased vote. So at the end of the day, on all accords, let me see if I can. Yeah, on all accords, Ajani did win this debate. And for anybody that missed it, this will be live on YouTube. And I'll try to get this up tonight or tomorrow, so that, again, I'll start up another YouTube community poll vote where you can do another vote there if you missed it here. And if Vision wants this, feel free to use the YouTube content. All right, I'm giving you all permission. Use the YouTube content and show your people what you did over here on FYF Sports.
They recorded it. Remember, they got their own recorder. They got their own clip.
To me, I wish Vision. Man, he just was acting so childish, man. I wish he didn't try to make it seem like he was a victim. He came up here trying to make it seem like he was victimized, like we were stacking things against him, like we're doing something mischievous.
And exposed Esty is a victim of GOAT James Kingdom. We're gonna allow a little Q&A, but it's time for my victory speech.
Go ahead. Hold on. Hold on.
Cook real quick. Cook.
Hold on, y'all. We got the winner, y'all. He is the winner by vote, not by me. Let me get him on this. Let me get him on the big screen. Talk to the people, Ajani.
I told you, Zesty, stop playing with me. But I told you, Blind Vision.
This is why I'm the boogeyman. Because I can explain why LeBron's the GOAT. The point of a debate is to explain your point. The point of the debate is who's the GOAT. He didn't prove Jordan was the GOAT. He had a strong first round, highlighting Jordan's accomplishments, but he didn't show how that applies to history. I gave y'all everything. I gave y'all everything in historical fashion. This is what I do best. I don't keep the same repetition with these zesties. I got information for days. That was only Infantry 1 information. I got Infantry 2 information. I got Special Ops. I got 3-0, 000, Special Marine Forces. Not to mention the GJK Assassin does back up film for me. At the end of the day, there's nothing that proves Michael Jordan's the GOAT of basketball. There's not a zesty who wants to test the Crypt Keeper. Come to the haunted house in GOAT James Kingdom on a Friday night. Come on a Sunday afternoon. Oh, Blind Vision, don't worry. I will appear on your live, and we will see where that live will be after I expose you there as well. Like Lamont tells y'all, I don't care about votes and clout, son. I care about proving LeBron's the GOAT. We don't need fire. Y'all niggas got weakness, man. Brother Hogan, they say I duck smoke, but I bring the whole fire, nigga. Everybody saw it, man. Follow FYF. Watch your mouth. This coming out tomorrow night. Stop crying, Zesties. OG, where you at, OG? That's right. Now the whole YouTube get DK gold. And Johnny don't play no games, nigga. What the archive side, nigga? This is going in the archives, nigga. Another historic win for the GOAT James Kingdom platform. Shout out to Lamont FYF. Crypt Keeper. Zesty's talking. Said I said it. What play the Crypt, nigga?
Hey, y'all, put an RP in the chat. RP in the chat for Vision, y'all. Let's get some RPs in the chat, man. We know he never coming back now. And now I owe Ajani $100, man. Goddamn.
Oh, thanks to Vision. I even forgot about that. This is even better. Oh, hey, shout out to my wife and my beautiful kids, right? We're going to go out and eat on the case of Vision not be able to prove George the GOAT. I tried to save him with Akeem. He let Lamont ghost him into the GOAT debate. And now he is under the Zesty Jeffrey Cemetery. I need to put tombstones in the chat. 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 Rest in peace, Blind Vision. Now go get that 6-pack of Michelob from Country Behind.
Hey, Johnny, who's paying for that?
Who's paying for that? Oh! Shout out to all the GJK assassins, man. Appreciate all of y'all, man. And all GJK members, man. Appreciate y'all.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Hey, can we
now we got Q&A. Now we got Q&A.
Can we hear Adrenaline Rush real quick now, man?
Yes.
Oh, GJK assassins in the building. They were mad that y'all were here. Support me. Vision claim. Oh wait, Lamont. Vision claimed that we wanted him to bring people to the stream, but somehow he was going to help the stream. He brought people over here that were afraid to come up here and speak for him, and the ones that did speak for him didn't even explain nothing. One dude literally said, "I'm not counting the 2 rounds because Vision didn't win those rounds. So I'm just going to count the 1 round that he thought Vision won."
Everybody that voted for Vision said the exact same thing.
And I didn't say nothing. I just let them vote. I just let them vote.
They weren't even here for the debate.
I let them vote flagrant. I let them vote foul too. I said, I'm gonna give you votes that we normally would disqualify. But I said I'm gonna even give you those. I'm trying to get everybody. But I know the narrative is gonna be that he's gonna try to pretend that I was blocking people. Remember, he was laying the foundation for his excuses. He was saying you ain't letting people up. I was like, bro, everybody can see. Like I start sharing the screen. He was like, you probably took them off before. Well, people can request up, man. Y'all know it. Mm-hmm. We know that they wasn't coming up, man. I'm like, he
said a bunch of people say you got it blocked. Why? Because you in your private Discord chat asking for help, crying like I always told you. Go get me 20 Zesty Jeffries because 1 ain't enough. We can do a Q&A, whatever y'all want to discuss. Because like I said,
No,
in
let's
the
talk
I
about it
thought
now.
I did a good job in the first round because I established my talking points. How LeBron is the greatest player of all time. I mentioned how he had the most accolades and the accolades that existed in the most time. I mentioned him
Yep.
having the most historic stats of all time, and I also mentioned him having historic winning of all time. So these are all the factors that would make you one of the greatest players of all time, if not the greatest players of all time. I'm not gonna lie, he came out strong. The only reason I didn't come out with anything about what he said because he stuck to saying why Jordan was a GOAT. And he stuck to it, even though he didn't explain it well. This is what he did.
What I think is
Hold on. I'll wait. Go ahead and cook. Go ahead.
what I think is that because and the reason why I think Ajani won is because he saved his information for the next 2 rounds. In the last round, he really rebutted a lot, but he still brought some information, including the Olympics and stuff. Whereas Vision pretty much put all his eggs in one round, and that round was strong as shit. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I think he won that round. But he ain't have nothing to say for the last 2 rounds. He was just repeating himself.
He should have found a way to elaborate on his entire script and split it up into 2 rounds and then use the last round to rebuttal. And then he also, like I say, as soon as he heard Ajani say, you only keep talking about LeBron, he should have reversed course right there and said, I need to start explaining to the people why Jordan is the GOAT of basketball, not just better than LeBron. And even when he heard the solution in the debate, Ajani literally gave him the missing puzzle piece. He didn't even take it, and I fear that a reason to believe that he didn't take it is because I don't think he knows Jordan's career. I think he only knows this little script that he's remembered because the start to Jordan's career might be your strongest argument, right? 88. Did he even mention 88? How great that season was for Jordan?
No,
he mentioned it briefly in round 1. He did. He said that 1988 season was one of the best seasons.
Yeah,
of all
but how
time.
do you not like?
He did say it was the greatest season, which was subjective. Yeah.
But I'm saying, how do you not dive into that? Like, don't just gloss over that, right? 89, 88, 90, all those years are years. Like Jordan, I know that they don't like those years because Jordan lost. Jordan was so good that people were already starting to call him the GOAT before he even won a title. That, like, why did you not mention that? Like, these are things, right? And I know that's a lot of narrative based, but if you're trying to sway people or voting, I mean, come on, man. You got to come strong, man. Maybe he gets better. I don't think he'll ever come back and debate because he's always going to say it's unfair. But again, I feel like we did it as fair as possible with him at the end of the day.
He got a chance to speak his points. Why he crying? Why he looking for votes? I don't cry about no votes. I won because I explained why LeBron's the GOAT. That's the facts. The song says it.
We got Superstar. I mean, Superstar came up. Salute to Superstar. I know.
Superstar,
Superstar.
I'll answer every last question you got, Superstar. I swear for the Lord. You come up here, I'll answer all your little.
The funny thing is, I know that Superstar didn't see the debate, and I still let him come up and vote.
And vote. Yeah, and still vote. Yeah.
Well, you know, Superstar's problem is he's stupid and he doesn't realize he's stupid.
No, we got look, man. They're special ed students, man. We know they special ed.
Superstar said, "Look, I'm gonna go down with the ship. I'm gonna try to save my homeboy, man. He tried to."
At least you loyal. Shout out to you for being loyal.
I want to say this. This is wait, hold on. So when Vision said he cooked me, this is him cooking me. He told me in '65 Sam Jones deserved the Finals MVP because he guarded Jerry West, the best player. But in '64 he also deserved it when Bill Russell guarded the best player in Wilt Chamberlain. Then it just didn't matter. And that's why I called him out on his hypocrisy because he's always being a hypocrite. That's why I brought up those percentages he brought up. He's full of shit.
Yeah, that is true. Hold on, let's go to a Q&A. I want to get everybody's thoughts on this, man. We can dive deep into it since we had it. Hold on, we got Herm in the back. Let me get Herm up here as well. Let me Herm, talk. I wanted you to jump in on this, Herm, because
I smell it. My stomach goes.
Herm, you with us?
That's why I didn't put him up here. Herm's not really paying attention. Herm trying to troll right now, man. Herm trying to be disruptive, man. He is busy, man. Herm, go do something else. I muted him because he's not. He's the same thing. He came, but he's not ready, man. Herm not ready, man.
Yeah, I want to hear I want to dive into this, man, because I think, man, oh man. Man, I
ain't gonna lie though. That first round shocked me. I really was like, oh, okay.
I gotta give him credit.
I gotta give him credit. That first round was nice.
First, I ain't gonna lie.
But
he did cook in the first round. I'm not gonna lie. He cooked.
But nothing he said made Jordan the GOAT. It just highlighted how great Jordan was, which was good because again, to the casual people who don't know historic history of the NBA, what he said. 'Cause a lot of the things that he said was because of 4 years. Like he repeated the same thing that was basically about Michael Jordan doing something for 4 to 5 years. It's
He
not
didn't
really
though.
illustrious, and there's plenty of other things that players have done that we can say no other player has done as well. So he never elaborated on why that makes Jordan the GOAT, and that's where he messed up in the next because he should have did that in the next
Hey,
round.
hey,
But
Johnny, I'm
that's
gonna
what I
put you
did.
on.
I elaborated.
I'm gonna put you on the big screen. I gotta make one call real quick. All right.
Okay, go ahead. Go
That
ahead.
way you can hold it down. Give me like 10
I
minutes
got
just
you.
to hold it down. I appreciate it.
I know you lying. It's about 40, but it's okay. Um,
I was about to
um,
say you lied, Lamont. You let them niggas cast them shiesty ass votes, and you know they ain't watched the whole debate.
Look, man. Look,
That's
I
fine. That's
tried.
fine
I
though. But
tried.
that shows you again who got motion, right? They say we got no motion. Supposedly I ain't got no motion. But where his people's at? Why they ain't coming? I guarantee you,
It's
if
all
he had this, if I
comments
guarantee
too.
you, y'all would be there for me if I was on his
Hmm.
live.
Oh yes, sir.
He
So
still
I
got
always
blown the
talk
fuck
up.
out, so who cares? He still lost like
and they
crazy.
don't let people up on their live to vote like that. They don't clear the panel like
No.
he
Nope,
did.
they jump you.
They
No,
don't
it's
let.
Let you
funny
get a
because
word
he was
in.
being a whole ass hypocrite. Because I remember when y'all went to his live and he had his whole cheerleading crew jumping y'all, not letting y'all
Sucker.
speak, and
Saying
now he
all that
come over
shit,
here. He
sucker.
expect us to be respectful to this motherfucker, and he being disrespectful to everybody on the panel. Like that was
And,
wrong for you, Lamar. I ain't gonna lie.
and Lamont said that
You let this
Lamont
nigga
should
go
let
at
me cook them on
Womboy and
Go Bear.
ain't let Womboy respond to that nigga. That was some
Nah,
cold
but
shit. I ain't gonna lie.
but you got to understand, New World. That's another tactic in the script. So
Yeah, to be
he's trying to
disruptive. Yeah,
he's trying to make one boy mad, so he doesn't have so he can wiggle his way out and say this and that and the third. That's what that
yeah.
was. So I see why he did it because it's literally just him not trying to. He's trying to wiggle out. That's what it was.
Because One Boy don't do debates. One Boy don't do debates. And like I told y'all, man, sometimes y'all gotta stop crying, man. These dudes are gonna try anything to call you anything. Ain't nobody here gonna be proving their manhood online, bro. Like it is what it is. We know who they are. We know they slow We know this. Like we already know this, man. We know we dealing with mentally disabled people, man. We know this. We know this.
That's why I said it was nothing he was gonna say new. We already know the script is predictable. We already know what Jordan did in his career. There's nothing they gonna say that's new.
Yep. And I did exactly what Lamont said too. And that's another thing too with Lamont's debates. And that's why I think when people listen to the debate, the rebuttals are gonna be in the last round. Like the point of a debate is for you to prove your point, right? And obviously you're gonna have a chance to rebuttal, like Lamont said with the last round. Whatever your point, that gives you 4 minutes to listen to them to see what they say for you to respond to. So
Yeah, man. But definitely exactly what it was. And I knew one boy was about to be. He was like, "Hey, you said," and I was like, "One boy, please don't let this nigga off the hook. He's trying to get up out of here. My fault for the cussing. He's trying to get up out of here. We know we can go at him. We already exposed him. Let him sit up here and cry." I was like, "Please, one boy, please."
That's why we gonna play Adrenaline Rush.
These people have embarrassed themselves.
yeah, and like I said,
They
he
embarrassed
had plenty of
themselves.
people in the comments. He had plenty of people in the comments that could have voted in the poll that didn't, or could have came up here and voted for him and didn't. So what does that say about you? Again, you brought no motion over here. You brought none of your friends over here. And y'all, and mind y'all, supposed to be a bunch of people were blocked, and you can't name who those people was. And I bet you
They don't
talk
know how to
about Bubble Boy
explain.
because I think the only people Lamont did block was No Balls and Bubble Boy.
I was gonna say I'll tell you who I blocked. I only have one person blocked on this app.
But this is
Even
not
if
you.
I
This is
don't
not your
agree.
live. This is Lamont's live. This has nothing to do with you. This is Lamont's live.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I was saying in general, like in general, there's only one person on this app I had blocked. Same thing, pretty much with Lamont and everyone else.
But he didn't get jumped. He didn't get jumped. So that like he had me one-on-one, pause, and he had to hear everybody make their votes. That's what he did. That's what they can't do.
And a bunch of people who have Jordan as the GOAT also voted for Johnny. Tony has
Yeah,
Jordan over
Art,
LeBron. Gunner has Jordan over LeBron. I think
I got
Void has
Jordan
it
over
too.
LeBron.
Yeah,
I
and they
got
all.
Jordan over
I don't know
LeBron.
why he's crying. Like he just lost.
That's why I
Too
said.
bad.
That's why I made a statement. Like, bro, by the way you debated, you lost. And like, all you did was tell me how the Jordan's over LeBron. And since I have neither over him, that doesn't explain to me how he's the GOAT. Hey, Johnny gave me a much more
Man,
concise thing how he's the GOAT.
I would have broke that shit down. Braun could play all 5 positions. He could guard all 5 positions. He's more versatile. I think you should have got into more of that, like this, like what they do on the court, more than just the accolades and achievements and stuff.
No,
You'd
because
have
it's
cooked them with that.
no, because the conversation is not about how LeBron's better than Jordan. That's what I'm saying. That I think y'all have to understand the conversation. That's why I told y'all have to know what y'all judging. The debate is who's the GOAT of basketball. LeBron James being a top, like that doesn't make him the GOAT because he can play all 5 positions and stuff like that. You got to show how you are better than anybody who played the game.
Like and like I said, it's also going off of what he did because he came so strong in the first round. So now I got to make sure it's established why LeBron's the GOAT, not why he's just better than Jordan. That's not the debate. The debate isn't LeBron and Jordan. Like you said, if that's the debate, I can easily do that. That's what the Rudy Gobert debate is. That's why I wanted to do the Rudy Gobert debate because that's basketball related, one boy. Because he would have to have talked basketball about Akeem Olajuwon. No stats, none of this other bullshit. Just what does he do on the basketball court that makes him a better defender than Rudy
Let's say
Gobert?
this: the best thing about Dr. J's defense is weak side shot
Yeah, when he
blocking
get here.
in the post, not perimeter defense.
I think. Give me a little bit more time to sharpen up. I think I'm gonna debate Ajani on why LeBron is the GOAT.
LeBron's the GOAT, man. That's just it, man. It's all about accomplishment. That's always been my take. I said it to start off. That's my intro. LeBron James accomplished the most. That's how you know who's the greatest player of all time. The player who accomplishes the most throughout their career. I talked about how he was great as a young player, as an old player, in his prime, all of that. And I started off with actual stuff that he held records. And like I said, I was talking about how he had statistical records in the playoffs, dominated on 3 different teams, won Finals MVPs on 3 different teams.
Crib keeper.
I mentioned how he had the most All NBA teams, the most All Star selections, all that stuff. And then in the second round, I went into deeper stuff about that, and then also rebutted his response, which was basically you just talking about because I was waiting for it. He was eventually everything's going to be over LeBron. There's no point in talking analytics. None of that makes Jordan the GOAT. That's what I said. None of that makes Jordan the GOAT. Being better than LeBron doesn't make Jordan the GOAT. That's the case. That LeBron's the standard. He's the GOAT. LeBron just accomplished more than Jordan. That's it. So, but we got the chance to listen to it again. This is going to be available on FYF Sports Debates channel. They'll definitely play the whole live. There's no editing of these lives. There's only clips of them. I mean that we'll take the entire live that's on the YouTube channel and then clip it for shorts and for smaller content. We don't run and dodge for nobody. And like LeBron said, you can vote in the chat. That's what y'all say for. Y'all say in the comments, man. With y'all fake accounts.
But he's saying that you're not letting people up, but there was literally a poll there for 20 minutes. So even if they didn't want to come up and use their voice, there was a poll there for 20 minutes, 23 minutes.
Well,
that's why I foresaw this. That's why I said them views gonna cost them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like we said, we know Jordan's not the GOAT. Why, one boy? Because we watched him close.
No man-to-man D because he gambled on D. Way too small to lock the post. No, yo. What's the chop the yoke? I ain't gonna lie. The hops was dope. Weak going left and the shot was broke. Missed more than the team when he shot the most.
I can't wait for Lamont to come back to play this song, man. Get everybody excited, man. But then this ended up being a better live than I thought. I didn't think I was going to end up getting Vision caught up. And you know what? The only reason he felt brave enough to do this because of what happened when I was on No Balls live the other day. He thought he was going to catch me in a lie. And I thought I caught him in a lie, but he caught himself on it.
Well, you know he ain't coming up on y'all live no more.
That's fine.
Hey, you a bad MF because if it was me, I'm calling that challenge flag. He said greatest regular season team. He said greatest regular season team, 72 and 10.
No.
Yeah, but that's subjective.
Yeah, everything he said was subjective.
Everything he said that I could challenge was subjective. That's why I said he saved himself. He never stated anything factually that was incorrect.
No. When he said the shooting guard, when he said being a defensive
no, he definitely said.
I know when he said that. No, when he said that, I thought to challenge it, but I said nah.
Challenge it there.
Yeah, I know, but then I would have lost it. Then I would have lost the round to have to like really cook him on. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't want to win off a challenge. I don't want to win because he said one little silly thing about Jordan being a defensive end because that doesn't prove Jordan's the GOAT. Like
and it's wrong, just blatantly wrong.
Again, like all of these things that I stated in the debate.
He said we can see. Mm-hmm. He also said Jordan is the GOAT from what he say from stats and film too. He said something like that in the first round.
But he can't break down the film.
Ain't no film showing Jordan the GOAT.
But that's all subjective. That's not nothing we can prove right now. You see what I'm trying to say? So that's why
I thought he said they were. He said 72 and 10 record because when he said 72 and 10 record, which is the greatest regular season team, that is objectively wrong because there's a team that won more than that, which means another team is the greatest.
I gotta go back. I got to go back and listen to it because he was like Lamont said, a shotgun and stuff, which is another tactic that they do. That was what he did in the first round. Again, his best round was the first round because he tried to use all of Jordan's great accomplishments. But like I said, the only thing that I thought he said that was really strong was Jordan having all NBA first team and all defensive first teams more than anybody in the same season, which I don't think that's true. But I'm gonna go double check because it would be 9 seasons. But I think Kobe or what's it called has more seasons at both.
Hey, you see Superstar in the chat. He came up there to vote, but he won't come up here to debate.
No, he won't. He's scared. I told him I'll answer any of his silly questions.
Do his formula. Ask him a bunch of questions, then kick him, and then say you cooked him. That's what he do.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, but that was the one. That was the one I was gonna call him out on because I was like, damn, I don't know if I could prove that for sure. But I knew Tim Duncan or Kobe would be in there.
I'm gonna look it up.
Because Kobe, no, maybe not. Because Tim Duncan only has 8. That would be it. Yeah, that's why Jordan would have the most. Because nobody would have 9 seasons. It would have to be Kobe. It would have to be Kobe.
He said the most seasons.
You ain't gonna debate, bro.
Johnny, he said the most seasons with first team All NBA, first team All Defense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jordan has 9 seasons like that. Jordan has 9 seasons like this. So it has to be anybody who has 9 all defensive teams. So it would only be Kobe. So we would have to see if all 9 defensive seasons that Kobe was all defensive team, first team, that he was all NBA first team as well. And then he would be tied with Kobe, which would still make him to have the most seasons at that.
It's the same repeated, predictable argument that they have. It's nothing.
Yeah, but I used it. But the good thing about it was I used it against him. Huh?
So it's Jordan, Kobe, Duncan, LeBron, KG, Hakeem, David Robinson, and then Dwight Howard.
He said, I will debate tomorrow. There's always tomorrow with you, says DJ. What did I say? I give you $1. No, that's not what he said. That's what I give
$1. Man ain't got no argument
for a lotto. I give you $1. I give your mama $1 for a lotto tomorrow. What he said in 8 Mile. But yeah, but I use that argument against.
I get the 7 digits from him. I get the 7 digits today for $1 tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what he said. But I used that and rebutted him because I said I used that for Jordan's help. I said the same way he's praising Jordan for making all NBA and all defensive team for consecutive years. I said Jordan had the most help with that with Scottie Pippen alongside Shaquille O'Neal to have the most all NBA,
that one right there. That one right there, when you brought up first of all, you brought up the 2016 championship. Then you also said something about Scottie Pippen 6 times. He did that alone on the Bulls with Pippen. I was like, damn, the 2 All NBA, 3 All NBA defense. Damn, I was like, God damn, shit.
He tried to say don't use that at the beginning of the debate because he already knew that point was gonna kill him. It was gonna hurt him.
But he can't. The point, but his problem is that whatever point he brought up, he would have to have enough time to elaborate on. That's why my points were stuff that stuck on stuff that I didn't have to take time to talk about. So I can just say, like I said, LeBron James has the most all NBA selections and most all-star selections. This is the oldest award in NBA history. That's like you see what I'm trying to say. That's quick and fast. Yeah. I can move to the next point and get to the next thing. But he's saying a bunch of stuff that you would have to explain at the end of the day, and they can't do it. So you would have to explain all of these things. They don't explain it. That's why they think, again, even on his live, we wouldn't have been able to have this debate on his live because there wouldn't have been no moments of me talking for 2 minutes straight without nobody interrupting me.
Man, at the end of the day, I think y'all was tit for tat on the debate. Yeah, for that.
And he
gotta rewatch this and take a step back.
And he rehearsed his answer to when Lamar asked him, "What did that mean, tit for tat?" Because these guys asked him that in the live, "What do you mean by tit for tat?" He couldn't explain it. He was like, like I said, he can go tit for tat. Now that he's seen that's the conversation, he has time now to now answer it. And he tried to elaborate, saying that he could play just as good on the perimeter, and didn't explain how. Talking about he can guard Larry Bird. Larry Bird's not a danger in the perimeter. And we're about Larry Bird dribbling the basketball. This man was guarding Kobe, man. Shut down Kobe. What are y'all talking about?
Man, Larry Bird ain't even got no moves like that, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Exactly. That's what
we're talking about.
He thought he could get that off. No, you can't. Sorry.
Exactly. So, yeah, he tried
I
to
don't
again.
know.
They always come with silly stuff. They always come with silly stuff.
I don't know what they be looking at when they go back and look at these old games. I just don't understand how they see they still say the stuff they say.
Now
They
you know the
don't look
crazy
at them
thing is,
games. You know they don't look at the games. That's why.
after you know the crazy though, after he got ragdolled by me and Inside, you think that he'd go back and do some film research on the series where Dr. J was faced with Larry Bird, or when the Sixers played the Lakers in the finals to come? Because you hear him today. I think Dr. J is a better perimeter defender than Tayshaun Prince. You think you think because you don't have no actual proof to support it. They don't even learn from their mistakes. That's pride. I love it.
Yeah, man, that shit
GJK, we
crazy.
ain't dummies like OG. Where that adrenaline rush at, man?
I'm out here finally uploading some of these lives, man. I've been slacking a little bit, but we back. We gonna be back. We back.
I
Hey,
told y'all Lamont was
on
lying
that
about that phone
video
call.
that I'm doing that I was on what's the name them live, you gonna hear all ball and them telling DA dumbass that he was wrong. They even started, hold up, DA, you wrong. This fool was still trying to argue, saying LeBron had the most playoff losses before the most playoff wins. After everybody saying he wrong, his man was still trying to argue this shit.
Facts.
That dude crazy, bro. I
Hey,
think he got a
hey,
mental
Ernest,
problem.
you crazy boy? You put Nick DiGiovanni in there.
I had to, boy.
That what
These
they
folks
get for being
crazy, man.
stupid.
He said Scottie Pippen was only all NBA because the Bulls won the title. What? Who gets
What?
awarded all NBA after the title? Nobody.
No,
Never.
nobody.
Hey,
That's why he
shout out
tried
to
to say. He said
TikTok.
he tried to say that was a regular season award, that we want to talk about playoff production, but he ain't gonna talk about how this guy Scottie Pippen has more playoff production than Dwayne Wade, Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis for his NBA career. He's not gonna bring that up.
But he don't want to bring up.
Shout out to
He ain't gonna
TikTok for
bring up.
making sure everything that we do on live is recorded and available to download.
He gonna bring up Scotty got more playoff wins than MJ neither.
And also all the Heat players. I mean, all the LeBron's teammates. All
Oh
LeBron's
yeah,
teammates.
damn. Oh yeah, that's a fact.
He has more wins than all of them. So I got, man, what I do best. I do this. Shout out to. I was song Lamont was gonna play, but I'm glad he played the Crypt Keeper song. Boy, that's that jam. Boy, that Crypt Keeper song be riding, boy. I got Lamont back. No, he's still not back. Lamont disappeared.
Hey man, it's all good because once we finally get up out of here, I think I'm going live again today. I've been live 3 times today, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn.
Shout out to you, man. Keep doing your thing, man. If you doing it, you got to stay consistent with it. Just remember that.
I'm in
Shit.
Cali, man. Y'all be on live, bro. It be like 5 o'clock in the morning over here. I was like, God damn.
Bro, it be 5 o'clock in the morning over here, and we have been, man, me and Juan Boy and Olo too. Sometimes he be asleep. We be up ready to be on these late night lives to talk. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it'll
I be knocked out. My phone be going off saying
2:30.
y'all live.
It'll be
I'm like,
2:30 in the
damn.
morning. Juan Boy texts me talking about, you ready to talk basketball? Yeah, let's do it. Shit, it's 2:30 in the morning. Shit. What the hell?
There's no sleeping in the GOAT
That's fine
debate.
by me inside. I might join.
There's no crying in the GOAT debate, and there's no sleep.
Bet.
I never sleep because sleep is the cousin of death.
Well, I'm working night shift tonight.
Oh man, I dread ever having to never do that ever again.
Oh, we have a flight up right now.
His career's not enough.
I got the one of who's that Zesty that was talking about with the Jude? Yeah, the Jamaican brother. When we was watching Sam Vincent go crazy. That one's going up right now too.
That was funny.
What's good,
What's it
Gunner?
called?
What's up,
Inside,
bro?
inside. You the one who got who with Ola. You got that picture of blind visions. You need to send that to me.
You
The
said
picture that
a
the
blind
picture
vision?
yeah, the one of blind vision.
Hey, salute the
There's
three
me or
point guard. I
Ochi.
just seen he sent a 200 coin. Okay, am I live? Salute the 3 point to mid range guy, man. Zesty or not? Shit.
Nah, shout out to everybody who support content creators, man. This stuff's not easy for us to do what we do, ladies and gentlemen. It's not hard. You hear this young man saying he went live 3 times today. This is to provide content for y'all. And all this content should be available on YouTube as well. The Hardwood Authority show on YouTube.
Hardwood Authority.
That's a dope name too.
Man, that jump be funny.
Sometimes it goes off.
That
It's
jump
only
be funny.
time to expose y'all. And I told y'all, stop fucking around. I fold y'all. And on nobody know y'all.
That fool say I'll fold y'all.
Yeah, man. You got nice tails, but your goat ain't the goat.
It ain't.
Can't prove shit.
Ain't the
And all
goat.
you do is want the smoke. Well, I provide the lighter, the guard, and the pack. Tell Juan boy, spit on them cats.
Spit on them.
Piss on their grave.
I just hurt their feelings when I give them the facts.
Oh.
And then when that's done with that, I say the film and I hit them with that.
Oh.
Feels like Kobe going around the back dishing the shack.
Oh.
You think he was
Where's the
working out?
film?
You think Shaq was working out how he hitting the rap?
I bet that. Double down on that.
Don't let me talk about how Kobe's overrated.
Oh, tell him right quick.
Because without
please,
Shaq and
please.
Pal, how Kobe supposed to make it?
Oh.
And if you can see it on film, how Kobe supposed to fake it?
They can't see it on film.
They can't see it.
But Kobe is dead right now, so how Kobe supposed to take it?
Oh, damn. They had to do that to them. They had to do that to
Go ahead
them.
and punch in the air.
You know I
might get up
stay
here
strapped
crashing out
like
'cause you
John
said
Wayne's.
that.
You know I stay strapped like John Wayne's waist. Well, if Kobe was alive, how you think he feel about LeBron James' case?
Where the bars at? Put the bars in the chat.
And I'm telling you, this is why they mad at us. Because they ain't got the type of talent as us. This is what we do.
None of them had a problem with
Lamar at?
scoring. But when they asked Kobe who he'd rather play with, he picked LeBron over Jordan.
He showed did though.
He sure did. He sure did.
He said because LeBron is a pass first player and I'm a gunner.
Where is Lamar?
Remember that 97 Eastern Conference Finals?
Ew.
Shoo.
Ew.
His ass was versus the Heat. His ass was in the blizzard.
Ew.
In Washington, he couldn't create no magic as a wizard.
Nope.
Damn.
Let me chill, son.
No, don't chill. Don't chill.
Stop. No, put that on paper and send that to Go James King.
Yeah, keep going.
He gonna come in like, yeah, you gotta put that on there. He was in Washington. He couldn't create magic as the wizard.
You gotta put that on wax, man.
Keep going.
Brick after brick, brick after
brick.
Yeah. Michael Jordan shooting brick after brick. It was miss after miss.
Man, where that song at, man? Brick after brick, brick after brick.
I would play it, but I can't. It's on. I'm on my phone, so I can't play
Oh,
it.
yeah. Hold on. I got you.
That's that jam.
Yeah.
Lamont.
Warren, taking shots at him when we warring.
The video's even better.
88 ain't close to Levine and
The video starts off with this dude, Zesty Fitness Rich. You know why just tell me you saw LeBron shoot the side of a backboard. And then the clip starts off with Jordan shooting the side of a backboard.
Yeah. Hold on.
Hey yo, he started off with the vein short and short black. Laying in his bushes had to wait for him. Triple scams
What's
from
that?
had eight on him. Only
You about to
That
get
brick after brick.
you about to get Lamar's live clipped.
this shit was like a lake. You ain't never been.
Hold
You
on.
just
There it
gotta
is.
get to
Hold
the
on. There it
chorus. You
is.
just
There
gotta
it
get
is.
to the chorus. That's
There it
it.
is.
You
There
gotta
it is.
clip that
There it is.
joint.
Hold on.
Brick after brick, brick after brick. 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 Hey, yo, I built this.
Hold on. One more time.
Brick after brick, body bags. Twin Pagani's fast. She's so body suitcase look like karate class.
Right here.
Brick after
Brick after brick, brick after brick.
brick after brick after brick.
96 finals.
Brick after brick.
97 conference finals.
Brick after brick.
All 3 years versus Detroit.
After brick. Brick.
Game 3 versus Boston.
Brick. After brick. Brick after brick.
55 in the Garden.
Brick. Brick after 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 brick.
Brick after brick. Brick after brick.
Yeah, and you know, it's another place I could do a challenge on when he said that I said LeBron James has the most accomplishments. By my opinion, that's not fact. I could have challenged him. It is fact that LeBron James has the most accomplishments. He has the most accolades, the most stats, records, and won the most besides NBA titles. So,
And then he got mad about the player of the week. They didn't have him when Jordan was playing. They didn't have Finals MVP when Bill Russell was playing either.
he lied there too.
Shit.
They had it. They had him. Like yeah, they had player of the month and player of the week when Jordan played. He didn't win enough. He won less than half in both categories.
Woo!
So even if we double Jordan or cut LeBron's in half, he still has more than Jordan. And everybody else, if we would have to cut everybody else's in half that played after that, and that would mean LeBron still would have the most. Man, where Lamont at? I wanted to talk about Lamont's criteria. Let me bring up Lamont's criteria.
Oh man, with the Zesties got him.
What you mean the Zesties got? The Zesties got Lamont.
The Zesties got him. They kidnapped him.
Yeah, we had to
Oh
put
man, I can't.
Dusty Jeffrey Penitentiary.
Who's
You've been
the
scamming
moderator?
too much.
Who can shrink me so we can bring up back Lamont's chair so that we can look at his criteria and the
I got
players
you.
on his list. All right, good looks. So, who's on that list there? So we got LeBron, Jordan, Kareem, Russell, Magic, Wilt, Shaq,
Lamont's
Duncan,
criteria. This is Lamont's criteria.
Larry, and Steph. He got no Kobe. He got Steph over Kobe. This is preposterous. This is preposterous. This is blasphemous. Where's Lamont?
Criteria categories. It look like they say dominance, significant winning, change the game. I think. Wait, Kobe changed the game more than Curry? No, I don't see Kobe on here actually.
No, not to him. No, Kobe's not. That's what I'm saying. Kobe's not on there. Yeah, that's the one aspect that Curry would have over Kobe.
Yeah, if it said cultural impact, then you got to put Kobe on there. But since it's just saying changing the game, then yeah, Curry gonna be on there.
Yeah, but still, I think Lamont doesn't give Kobe credit for the game that he changed as far as making professional athletes. Kobe changed how dudes worked out and took care of themselves and prepared for the game and worked on their game. Like he really took it to another level.
Guys wasn't working out in the
Yeah,
summer.
for the younger guys, kinda, but I don't know how much credit I want to give Kobe specifically for that.
No, Kobe was the middle because before Kobe came into the league, people weren't doing that. It was after Kobe came into the league that people started doing it. He was the first person to do it. Because when he came into the league and he was doing it, everybody was like, "Yo, this kid's
That is
crazy."
kind of that is kind of true because the
Yeah,
'90s
because when the season was over, niggas was
Kobe
on
was going back to
vacation.
work.
He went right back to work.
He went back to work.
Yeah, they was having the off season for real, like they was off, time off.
And they
They wasn't trying to do
exactly
nothing.
they were Shaq taking time off. That was his beef with Shaq. Like,
But
bro,
I
I'm
will
working.
say,
Yeah.
players like Isaiah Thomas always had good work ethics. The same with Magic Johnson, because they even talk about how, I mean, at least Isaiah Thomas, he hurt his wrist because he was shooting a whole bunch of practice shots in the offseason, and he overworked his wrist joint. So there were players that had that same type of crazy workout mentality where they're trying to get better and improve their game. But I think Kobe. I think it is right to attribute him to being the one that the younger players kind of went after. Like, you got Jason Tatum, Jalen Brunson, all these guys. They look after Kobe.
Yeah, imagine.
I don't know
I think
about that no
Isaiah
more.
Thomas was doing that because he was getting older. I work on that jump shot, B.
Yeah,
I don't even think he was doing that, man. Listen, man, them dudes were smoking and drinking in the locker room, man. That dude Muggsy Bogues used for Harlem, man. I don't want to hear this, man. These dudes used to smoke and drink in the locker room, bro. Come on, man. We got to stop this, man.
That's true, but it's also true that there was some niggas that was serious about working out, but them niggas was also partying.
Them niggas had natural
also known
talent.
for partying.
Them
That's
niggas
facts.
had natural talent, man. Them niggas had a long history of good genetics. And that's why they were in the NBA. And now today, to survive, you had to be like Kobe. It's no more just being athletic, no more just being strong. You got to have skill. Kobe changed all of that.
Practice.
But again, that's
what we talking about. Practice.
Exactly. Allen Iverson said the same thing. Practice. Talking about, come on, man. But Allen Iverson's another one. These dudes be partying all the time, man. These dudes be living the life, man. You're a celebrity. You're a 6'5", 6'8", 6'9" dude. You out and about, man. Them dudes. Kobe was about that work. But either way, that's why Lamont don't have him up there because he doesn't think Kobe is the greatest at anything, nor has Kobe changed the game in any fashion. And Stephen Curry's done both.
Also, the one MVP.
Yeah, the one MVP hurts him too as well. Lamont values MVPs.
Brick after brick.
We're gonna have to make a song called "Brick After Brick" now.
Brick after brick.
But unlike Zesties, we don't promote criminal activities. So again, go to school, get an education.
We talking about bricks on the basketball court.
Yeah, shoot bricks, brick after brick. We're talking about Michael. We're talking about Michael Jordan playing the Heat and being a blizzard.
You're becoming a construction worker, building houses.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Building sub duplexes.
We got the rope spray for the Zesties. Right here.
Didn't I tell you Lamont was gonna be longer than 10 minutes? I told y'all. I knew it.
He's a liar. He's a known liar.
The rope spray.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when Vision left all his supporters, I don't know if that was true. All the people that just wanted to see the drama, because none of them came up here and voted for him.
We got the mints. The breath be thinking, the zesty breath be thinking.
I think inside trying to come up.
Yeah, I think
I'm trying to bring him up.
Inside, outside.
What's up?
DJ K, Crib Keeper.
Archive creeping, zesty talking, panel leaking.
The breath is kicking. You got to get this for the zesties.
Damn, Lamont. Lamont, how long you want us to hold up your life?
Oh, me.
I keep telling Lamont, he can't keep scamming us out of time and money.
He'll be back at 12:50.
Got a place for him.
11:50.
Jeffrey Penitentiary.
Hell no, I'm not gonna be here that long. He tripping.
Give him 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Yeah. Man, look, man.
Oh, he said 12:50. Why you say 12:50?
I mean 11:50. 11:50.
Okay, I was going to say, damn, boy, you in the future?
Yeah, I'd switch it up. 11:50.
Boy, in the future.
It feel like it's 12 something though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's about to be 12. It's
They
11:50,
hey
11:47.
Leo, they were supporting him but wasn't trying to vote for him though. It was a poll up and they could have came up. Then he won a cap
In the
up
chat, they
there.
want to vote in the chat.
Then it was funny because Lamont put up he thought Lamont put up a picture of the backstage.
Well,
Nah, bro, that was live.
that was Lamont's screen.
I was live.
Yeah, that. Oh man, shoot. Yeah, that was Lamont's actual computer screen showing you his studio. So again, Zesty start crying all the time. When I go on his panel, like I told him, I don't cry. The only thing I get upset about is that they don't let me talk. So you see that there was no me crashing out. There was no nothing. Why? Because we were able to have the conversation.
You
And he
know
didn't
what's
rebuttal.
sad?
He didn't rebuttal nothing I said too. He didn't rebuttal nothing. That's why he lost round 3 too, because he didn't rebuttal nothing I say.
What's
I
sad
said,
is y'all ain't have to do him like that because it was funny. I don't know if you guys know that feeling where you like, dang, I'm about to lose. That tight feeling like shit, I'm about to lose. Like for example, in right now in the finals, in the first round, in the first half, niggas are like, oh shit, like dang, we playing like shit. I know after about the fourth vote, bro was over there scratching. I know he was. Just mad as hell that then he keeps trying to talk. Lamont's like, nah, we voted.
He think he was trying to invalidate the whole process by saying, "Oh, you got a whole bunch of guys that you know that's on the panel." It's like, nigga, we literally calling up your supporters in the comment section that love typing like secretaries, and ain't none of them stepping to the plate. None of them.
It's all good, man. It's all good, man.
DJ
But
Khaled.
what y'all want to go live with after we get up out of here?
The
That way I can
same
have
one
the
from
spot
earlier.
ready.
Same one from earlier.
Which one? The top 10?
Yeah. 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 Because I love that Kobe. I love when they
Y'all
get there. Why
moving
you
while
got
I'm
Kobe
asleep?
top 10? Why Kobe
Y'all
ain't number
moving while I'm
10?
asleep?
Oh man,
I'm
yeah,
about to make a diss track on y'all niggas.
that's
Hey,
cool.
y'all do that shit while I'm going to sleep.
Hey, one boy, you go make a diss track. We'll upload it to THA, and then we'll make a diss track and upload that shit to the same THA.
You know what I mean?
Oh shit, 82-0. J Milton said 82-0.
Old low better get low. Inside better stay inside. It's like,
one boy taking shots at everybody.
yeah, I'm just
And they show
yeah,
us with
like,
the
yeah, that's what happened. Blind vision. You just hit everything. You know what I mean?
when he started crying at the end and y'all turned y'all cameras on, I was loving it. I was loving it.
Nah, he's lucky we wanted him to debate, so he's lucky we don't usually keep our camera off, or at least we usually we laugh or we point. We was dead side. We were just in here chilling, just here listening the entire time. Ain't no excuses. We ain't want no excuses. Olo, as soon as he popped up, I seen Olo go on mute. I went on mute. Juan boy went on mute. I said, "Oh shit."
Yeah, because that's gonna deter him from wanting to have a debate. You know what I'm saying?
Cause usually me and Olo hit something like this. Even Juan boy turned his camera on, talking about.
Barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken.
Yeah.
Well, they ain't gonna like when one boy turn his camera on.
That nigga started laughing. Oh, my fault. That dude started looking at the camera and laughing.
Yeah, because he keep trying this. We gotta give him respect for coming over here, especially by himself. I give him that respect. But then again, you know what I'm saying? Like when you walking into your own demise, man, I only give you half the respect because he knew what was gonna happen.
Juan boy, he don't
Now,
deserve
with a
we had to
Johnny,
do all
with
this
a Johnny,
to get this
I think.
motherfucker up here.
Now I think what we all gotta do though. With this being said, we gotta show the basketball discourse the difference between when they come to our lives and how we conduct debates, as opposed to how they do it on their lives. And we got too much film to prove that they do not know how to set up a debate stage. They don't have a debate format. Their debate style is going back and forth. That's an argument. That is not a debate.
I think we should start
Now,
running.
you ever see one of them presidential debates when they be going back and forth? Do they be cutting motherfuckers off, or do everybody get a certain time to speak?
They be trying to, but they usually keep it pretty cordial.
Yeah, because if you got the BLK chick,
Think about it. They know
that was that. Oh man,
television. They on
she
national
was.
television,
Oh
so
man, she went
they
in
can
on them.
play with it. So
I forgot her name, yo. She was going north. Who was that? Atlanta?
You talking about the moderator?
I think. Nah, was she the moderator? I think she was. I think she was playing some type of position.
Man,
Let's talk
look,
about the law. Let's talk about the laws and shit.
hey, I don't know
Yeah,
which moderator
Nah,
it
Leo.
was.
What happened, Leo, was I've been conversing with him. He thinks that everybody's just going to believe narratives. Like it's narrative. Everything is narrative based with him. Everything that he said about Jordan is all narrative based. So when I went over to No Balls Live and we were talking about No Balls, and again, remember I played that live for y'all. Y'all saw how I cooked them over there. Blind Bishop couldn't eat, and he didn't bring up none of those talking points. He tried to bring it up at the end about LeBron choking and Jordan winning, and I debunked it very simple, very easily. He couldn't respond to the things that I had because they don't know Jordan's career. He didn't respond to nothing I said. He couldn't prove Jordan was the GOAT. So he thought he was going to come over here and have a chance to do it. He was put on the spot because this is what they do. They get all hype. They get all arrogant. They let their ego talk for them. And he got his foot put in his mouth because, like Lamont said, here you get to speak. There was nobody who cut him off. He can't say nothing. He's just gonna cry and say that there was no people voting for him because it's a biased live. That's crying at the end of the day. Like it's not like if we go over there, they're gonna let all people come up to vote. So we know that.